Hey, baby, enjoy Buttafuoco.
The time machine.
Isn't it true that people thought we made that up, didn't realize it was a real person? Because his last name was Buttafuoco.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate.
Hi, everybody. It's the Bob and Tom Show. We're up. By God, everybody's up. That's the way we did it in my house.
Really?
I'm up, you're up. There's Christy Lee. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Nobody sleeps when I'm awake.
That's right. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold. Woo-hoo. In the fabulous Go Bananas t-shirt, I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Oh, thank you very much. A little bit of nostalgia going back to Joey Buttafuoco.
Oh, Joey.
His little lover shot his wife in the face.
Yeah, Mary Jo walked around like this for the rest of her life.
He had a go funny jaw from then on.
Yeah, that was one of those early stories that took the United States by storm. But the other one was the Nancy Kerrigan thing.
I was just going to say, which was for Buttafuoco was before.
And then
Nancy
OJ.
Yeah.
Those were the three biggies.
And the penis cutter offer.
Ah, yes.
Hobbit?
Lorena Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Lorena.
Yeah. Wow. Those were the days, huh?
No.
Boy.
How bad would they be now with the?
Those were kind of adorable, aren't they?
Yeah, they seem like it.
Yeah, they were. Well, those were fun times. Well, coming up, we have a bunch of great stuff. I'm so excited, dude. When you get one of these crazy news days, just with unbelievably weird stuff everywhere. Now, we never got to our great story about Chef Boyardee ravioli. We'll have
I look forward to it.
It's a great... And see, Josh and I are on the same page here. Josh, explain what I'm talking about, please.
It's the finest ravioli on the market, and in fact, I think it's better than most restaurants.
No, I
it's
tried.
impossible.
What restaurants are you going to?
Yeah. Thank you, Will.
I'm telling you, the finest Italian restaurant doesn't. The ravioli isn't as good as Chef Boyardee.
There's a whole... Christy, you were telling me this.
wrong.
There's some chemical thing about spaghetti and pasta when it sits in the sauce overnight in the fridge.
Yes, Alton Brown tells us that, yes.
Well,
Yeah, the
chemical
acid and...
It's delicious, and there's something about the Chef Boyardee ravioli that I just love. And it's not because I happen to know Chef Boyardee's
And wasn't Hector
granddaughter.
Boyardee?
He was a famous chef, Chef
He was
Hector.
one of your neighbors, right?
No, he just was he had a famous restaurant. And,
What was the name? Was it Boyardee's restaurant?
Chef Hector's.
Chef Hector's.
Yeah, and then they spell Boyardee differently than they do in the can, but he sold the rights.
Did you eat there? Did you eat at Chef Hector's?
I did not. This was way back.
Oh, okay.
My parents did.
Well, they've spelled Boyardee on the can so we could all pronounce it. Because I'm guessing Boyardee in person is Boiardi or something.
But we do have Chef Boyardee news. We have
Hung like a rhino, I understand.
Oh, is that
of course,
right?
yes.
Wow.
Hector, giant.
That's why the can is so thick. It's an homage to him.
Boyardee's nuts huge.
That was the R&D. He went in and said, I said make the can this size. Clunk.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
Hey,
right.
Pat, what was Hector known as saying when talking about his junk?
Boyardee's nuts are huge.
I'd like to apologize to the Boyardee family. I
You're damn
understand
right.
they're quite litigious. Now, these are all meant in fun. There's also a legal thing you might have stumbled on yesterday about Taco Bell
Taco Tuesdays?
and
What's
Taco
going on with those
Tuesday.
guys?
There's a huge now petition, and it involves a trademark. It's kind of silly, but
I want to make sure my friends at Taco Bell are okay. I love those guys. They're all my pals. I want to make sure they're safe.
Yeah, they're fine, but it's a legal thing. So we'll be hearing about that.
Huh.
We have a stellar story. I learned a new word this morning.
Oh, that's always fun, isn't it?
This is let me see if I can just run this word by you. It's somewhat disturbing.
It means a long and elongated fish.
Yes.
The word is Josh. I'm going to let you go first.
All right.
The phrase is the term autoerotic paraphilia.
Oh, okay.
Now I think we're all familiar with autoerotic asphyxiation because the guy from Australia, what was that band? NXS. Great band. My God.
Oh,
Michael
for
Hutchins?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, sad,
Great
sad.
band. And then who was the other guy? David Carradine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, apparently the Hutchins thing is been debunked, right?
I think
wasn't
so.
actually the case, but that was certainly the widespread.
Yeah, that's where I learned about autoerotics. But this is autoerotic paraphilia. Any ideas?
Yeah, I believe it's when you have a limb amputated.
Oh, no. That's a good
no.
guess, but that's
No.
not it.
Oh, okay.
Sex with a parrot?
Nope.
No, it's almost worse than that.
Parrotphilia?
Wait. When you find out, you're going to be utterly stunned.
Okay.
I want to take a shower.
We have some great letters, and yesterday we got sidetracked, but I really enjoyed it. The topic was bucket lists, and we got just some great emails from people who have interesting things on their so-called bucket list.
This is Victor, an email this morning. He shares my birthday, first of all, November 26th. Thank you. No, don't give me anything.
How nice.
Victor says we share the same birthday, and I don't trust horses either. However, from the bucket list talk, I would want to ride a horse in safety, he said. But their heads are too long, right? So that's his big problem with horses.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, now, I've got a very unusual letter here. First off, I'm glad everybody's safe involved in this.
Oh.
This comes to us from Paul, who is a frequent contributor to the program. He said, "Hi, fine folks. Happy belated birthday to Josh.
Oh, hi, Paul. Thanks.
Also, tornadoes tore through my home county of Lee County, Virginia.
Oh,
My 99-year-old house took some damage, but I'm okay. Everyone's fine.
good.
It would really uplift my day to start out with something special. Isn't that nice?
I don't know. What
I hope
is
it's.
it?
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
What do you call a line of men waiting to get their hair cut?
What do you call?
I like that delivery.
A line of men
Waiting to get their hair cut.
I don't know.
waiting to get their hair.
A barbecue.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Well, Paul,
That helps no one.
Paul in Jonesville, Virginia. I hope that helped you get through the mental damage that the tornado may have done.
And we have another suggestion for our offshoot program, Light and Lame, the adult contemporary, if you will, the mellow side of the Bob and Tom Show with our new host, Light and Lame.
we got mandatory Manilow coming up.
That's right, getting the bread out, I believe.
Right.
Oh, I love that.
This is from Bruce. I would like to make a suggestion for Light and Lame. How about Quattro at Quattro?
I love it.
Sing it, Susie.
Every day at 4. Plays Susie Quattro.
Brought us through some tough times.
Yes, she has. Real
So
tough.
every day at 4 o'clock it'll be this song.
No, she has a full catalog.
You'd have to
of it.
play 4 from her.
Amazing.
Oh my God, that's going.
Yeah,
What they say,
Quattro,
that's
Quattro.
going deep.
Yes.
I think
Good luck with the ratings.
if we're doing that, that has to certainly be one of the 4.
Sure.
Okay.
So,
And of course, we
Maybe
have,
1 and 4.
And instead of Rocktober, we have Soft Timber.
Yeah, but somebody said that sounded like an erectile dysfunction month.
That's all right.
So it's like
That's all right.
it's like what's that thing called where you take where you take a month of drinking off? What's that?
Sober October.
Sober October. There's dry January.
Yeah.
A
A tolerance break.
Yeah. So this would be for those of you that need Viagra.
Yeah.
You'd stop taking it. Give the lady a break.
I'm sore, one of those
I'm
deals.
tired.
Okay, and then of course at Light and Lame, the traffic person, instead of Fred Zeppelin, it's Hair Supply.
yes.
He's German.
I thought we went with Captain Tennille.
Oh, did we go? That's much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
Captain
Captain
Tennille.
Tennille.
What was Hair Supply?
We had talked. That was the first name, and then we decided Captain Tennille was much better.
It was too Nazi for us.
Oh yeah,
I think.
and school closings was a Christopher Crosswalk.
Yes.
God, so stupid. Weather with summer breeze.
Yes, that's very good.
Wow. Okay. Well, coming up, we have some very exciting stuff, including a world record from our friend David Rush, and a record that Ace is going to dispute immediately. I guarantee it. Ace will stand up and say, "No, I've done better myself." So we'll find out. We'll find out what that is. Now, we all know the importance of sleep, especially if you're up right now, like we are.
If I'm up, everybody's up.
But that is so when you are not up, sleeping, you want to have a great night's sleep. That's where the Sleep Number bed comes in. This is a simple idea that they have brilliantly executed. The idea is this. Either side of the bed can be adjusted to a different firmness level to keep you happy. So if you like a soft mattress, you can be like Christy Lee. What is your Sleep Number setting?
45.
If you're like Chick McGee, you like the more firm mattress, your Sleep Number setting is a comfortable
100, Tom. I love 100. Nice firm mattress. It stays firm with the Sleep Number bed. It don't sag.
But what about Josh? What is your number?
65. Thank you for
Right in the middle. Look at that.
It's perfect.
That kind of throws the math off. But the point of the story is you can have it no matter what you want, even if you're like Josh and can't make up your mind and want it right in the middle. Sleep Number technology, these are what they call smart beds. They've got beds now that help control your temperature, all kinds of stuff that's going to give you a great night's sleep. We call it sleeping at the next level. So unlock your own special potential with a smart bed that can perform as well as you do. You don't want to be at the mattress store going from bed to bed and thinking, I guess this is the one I like. You get home and you hate it. This way, when you get home, you've got, 40 options? You're going to be very happy. Unlock your potential and get some great sleep. And right now, here's a big number for you. 50% off the Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. And for a very limited time, special financing is available. So you want to check this out today. Go to sleepnumber.com/BT show. This special offer is subject to credit approval. See the store for the details. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. Coming up, we have, among other things, the world's smallest bank. Oh, nice.
Really?
We're going to find out about that.
And the NBA playoffs last night. Nuggets win, even though the Lakers gave it a good try. I don't know how they're going to take any games. And the NBA lottery was picked last night.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that. Let's talk about it.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and
I watch a lot of news. By the way, my favorite news channel is CNN Headline News.
Is it?
Because there's no segue between stories. They go from polar opposite A to B with nothing in between.
Yeah.
And that's what the future looks like with a nuclear North Korea. Coming up next, a boy in Pittsburgh collects nickels. It's like the news for people with ADD. We're all gonna die. Hey, a horsey.
Squirrel.
But these are some news stories that I noticed over the past several weeks. Could I share some?
Sure.
A woman in England pled guilty to disturbing the peace with her noisy lovemaking.
Yeah.
Well, she said guilty, but you could totally tell she was faking it.
Sure.
A company in Ireland created the world's first ever green technology vibrator that's powered by winding it up. Which means basically it's a Jack in the Box.
Technically, it is.
Sesame Street turned 40 years old last year, which you could tell because Big Bird got an earring and a Corvette.
I never forget one time we were doing a show. We were doing the Bob and Tom show. I was on it there on Carb Morning, and they were live in the infield. Townsend Bell, I had gotten Townsend Bell when he was still driving to be on the show. So at that morning, I was Tom, Christy, Townsend Bell. Pat McAfee was sitting here, then Bob, and Chick McGee. Okay. And so we're talking back and forth. And at one point, Tom looks at Townsend Bell and he goes, so Townsend, who do you think is going to win the Indianapolis 500 this year? And Townsend Bell looks right at Pat McAfee. He goes, Pat, you're a professional athlete. Do you ever get used to the media asking you stupid questions? Bob and Chick hit their feet. They were applauding, standing ovation. Oh my gosh! One of the biggest laughs. It was just phenomenal.
Time now for Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
The 1972 Miami Dolphins became the first NFL team to go undefeated for all of their regular and postseason games. Most analysts agree that their marvelous no-name defense was the key to their brilliant performance. But perhaps no other defense in the NFL compares to the one seen in 1994 when O.J. Simpson faced double homicide charges in an L.A. courtroom. We salute you, Orenthal James Simpson, NFL Hall of Famer, accused murderer, and free American citizen.
This has been Bob and Tom Super Bowl Trivia.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
We have Doug Moreland on the line. Doug, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
How are you?
Christy.
Doug.
Okay, your dog's name is Holly, I understand.
Holly. Short for jalapeno.
Can we hear her sing? Is that?
Yeah, it's called I Taught My Dog to Say I Love You, and she means it.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, let's hear it.
I taught my dog to say I love you. I love you. I love you.
Is there anything
It's early.
sweeter on the face of the earth?
She means it.
Yes. You're a good girl.
I love you. Come on for the Bob and Tom show.
Uh-oh.
I taught my dog to
Jeez.
say.
Are you sure you're not squeezing that dog?
We're talking with comedian Rick Schrader.
I'm a stepfather, too, which I've been for a few years now. And if you're not a step-parent, you don't realize the warmth and rewards that you get for the warm, loving feeling. And it's, I hate you. Okay, here's some more money. You're not like my real dad. That's right. You can find me. Track down your real deadbeat dad and have him pay for these Barbie accessories.
Lowell Sanders is here with us.
I'm on the road.
Now, Lowell, are you a single man?
Yeah, I left a wife in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
I see how it works.
Police should have found her by now. I'm kidding. They won't find her.
Ain't no way. You're that good, aren't you?
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Well, hi, chick.
She has her Fernando Lamas.
That's right.
Scarf around her neck.
It's cool.
Yes.
See that, Tom? I see you any day now starting to rock this look.
That's really pretty, Christy.
Thank you.
Yeah, maybe like a purple.
Nice little ascot for you.
Pinstripe black
Henley.
and white's very nice.
A splash of color around your neck.
What, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll never happen.
And a cigarette holder.
He doesn't like anything around his neck, remember?
I feel like people are trying to hang me. I can't wear regular T-shirts.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hello, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning, Big Dog.
And here's Tom
I've
Griswold.
got a question right for Willie right here.
What's up?
Well, first off, the letter. This comes to us from Matt in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I got a girl in Kalamazoo.
Gibson Factory.
It says, Dear Simpletons.
Oh, wait
hello.
a minute.
I am a trucker. I got done with my break. I started my truck and powered up the Bob and Tom app. Listening to the show, where I picked it up, Willie shouted out, he'd rather eat people.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Do you want to justify that?
I'm not saying I'm going to do it. I'm not saying I'm going to look for it. I'm just saying it's the forbidden meat. And I think all of us, if you guys would stop lying to yourselves and to everyone, we all want to give it a shot.
As I understand it, we taste like pork, I guess.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't want to talk about this. This is disgusting.
There's a...
Oh, my gosh.
See, that's why it's fun, Christy. The more you do that, the more fun I have talking about this.
There's a very good scene in a not particularly good movie about the Alamo with Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, no. I actually think it is a good movie, but many did not.
Do you know the scene I'm talking about?
I do.
I don't give Billy Bob Thornton very much leeway. Disturbing. That's my fault.
Oh, he's brilliant. What is the, I'm sorry, what is it? Do you want to describe the scene?
Well, I guess back in the day, they would keep potatoes underneath certain buildings. Like it would be a potato cellar or something.
Sure, exactly.
A root cellar,
Root cellar.
If you will.
And what they talk about how one of the buildings burned and there were people inside, and how because of the melting fat and flesh of the humans, they could smell the potatoes frying.
Oh.
And
it turned him off. Certainly.
You know, there was one.
Yeah, he didn't want to eat it.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat potatoes either.
There was some hill in ancient Rome or something where they would have cremations, and it would run down into the river, and it would create soap. And
that's right.
And it found that people discovered, oh my gosh, this is you scrub with this, you get cleaner. That's right. Fried people runoff.
Oh.
This is why I prefer
human fat.
This is why I prefer the simplicity of ivory soap. Always have, always will.
And now you have Fight Club.
I want to apologize to our trucker friends sometimes without the context of the discussion. What was it?
I don't think the context makes it better. I think that I'm just a freak who wants a taste of the forbidden meat.
No, thank you. Because it was that or something else, right? And when we were discussing it, I forget what the other meat was.
Off the air, DJ Dangler asked if I would be more upset if somebody ate panda or a person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I said I would be more upset if somebody ate a person.
Yeah, I think that.
Well, I think most.
And he disagreed.
What?
So, yeah, one of those.
And I added, shouldn't panda taste like chocolate and vanilla?
Like a black and white cookie.
Yes.
Or like a twist cone.
If they were bleeding, Neapolitan.
Yes. Okay.
That's a stretch.
Oh, I got it.
Look to the cookie.
I'm sorry. So we'll refrain from that discussion today. We do have some news from the world of sports coming up.
I don't care for the exotic, I don't even, I got my eye on bison. I don't even care for bison.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, bison's good. What about
lean meat?
Kangaroo jerky? Any interest in that?
I can't.
Why not?
Kangaroo jerky, it makes me jumpy. Now, pausing like that, am I helping? Or does that drag it down?
You were here the morning we had kangaroo, right?
I don't think I was.
Kangaroo? When do we have kangaroo?
Yeah, someone brought in kangaroo meat. It was quite good.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Many years ago. But the larger point here is we need to segue into the world of sports. Do you have anything of interest?
Not according to you. Denver Nuggets beat the Lakers. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, 132-126 last night in Denver. AD and LeBron played a lot of minutes last night. Let's see. Jokic had 34. Anthony Davis had 40. And LeBron had like 25 and 26. And I don't know what the Lakers can do to beat Denver. I think that was their best game last night. But we'll see.
I didn't watch it. It was a little too late, but this is the most fun basketball you get all year besides March Madness, in my opinion. Check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Are you a Laker fan now? Because you've been to a Laker game.
I think I'm going to go with the Nuggets on this.
Okay.
Just because I don't want this to be Lakers-Celtics. That is boring. We've seen it 50 times, man.
Wait.
Yeah, but it's a big rivalry.
Hang on a second. Isn't there another reason you'd like to see it go a different way?
If the Heat win the finals, I win $4,000.
Oh, you got to
Based on how much of a bet?
I put $40 down on the Heat about a month ago at the beginning of the playoffs.
Okay.
We'll see.
So this is called full disclosure.
Well, no, I don't want to see Lakers, Celtics. I mean, we could look it up, but I think it's literally 30 different times they've played each other in the championship.
Yeah, but that's what made the NBA. Their various breads and butters are Lakers and Celtics and Magic and Bird.
They've had enough.
And
okay, they're being selfish. This is why the Cleveland Browns should just get the Super Bowl next year.
Yeah, really? Just hand it to them.
Celtics at home tonight, game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals with Miami getting 8 at the Garden.
Wait, do you think that the Super Bowl should just work like the draft? If you don't play the best, you just get the #1 pick, but you think they should just get the trophy?
You think we have a tanking problem to get draft picks? And speaking of the draft, Victor Wembanyama sweepstakes has a winner. It's the San Antonio Sperms. The NBA.
Oh, I think it's actually.
Spurs, maybe?
No,
I'm sorry, San Antonio Spurs. I'm being told San Antonio Spurs. You're right. NBA draft lottery last night in Chicago. Pistons, Rockets, and Spurs all had the best chance of winning the lottery, getting the #1 pick. But the Spurs prevailed. Wembanyama is 7'5". He's 19 years old. No real muscle yet. And he's
considered to be the best
still growing
potential in history.
And he moves like Jordan, but he doesn't have a nickname. Now, here's your
Frenchie?
nickname.
Have they considered Frenchie?
Frenchie. I look at that and I see Spider-Man. Web. It's W-E-M-B, but Web, Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Anything for anybody? Nope. Okay.
Maybe Wembley, because he's not British, but he's in Europe, I guess. And W-E-M-B, Wemb.
And the second-rated player, Scoot Henderson.
Ooh.
Like that.
That's a pretty good nickname.
Scoot.
Real name Skylar, and his father gave him the nickname
Scoot is great.
Because when he was a baby, he'd scoot. You know how kids, before they're walking, they're scooting along.
Sure.
Good for him.
You know, like pets do. They're cleaning their ass. You know,
The military crawl, too, sometimes.
your daughters did that?
No.
I think Bundy did that when he was a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Girl.
I wanna,
You might want to.
You'll tell right.
Amen Thompson.
Oh, I like that.
Not his nickname. It's his name. He's an identical twin. His brother is named Ausar, A-U-S-A-R. Ausar's the better shooter, but Amen, the better all-around player.
And much better for headlines. God.
Amen Thompson.
Forever and ever. Amen.
Hits a shot at the buzzer. Amen Thompson.
I like the Randy Travis reference there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, I love that song. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a great song.
There's a video of Randy Travis on a plane on the internet.
Could we?
Is that why you mentioned that?
No,
disparaging.
It's the title of one of his hits.
So this guy from France is apparently he's
still growing,
taking English lessons since he was a kid because they knew he was bound for the NBA. And
how about that?
And the only reason he wasn't at the draft last night, he was in France. He's from France. He had a game last night, so he had to play. And, yeah, he's still growing. They think he's going to top out at 7'7".
That's too tall.
And he can shoot.
And he can shoot.
He's got everything.
Yep, he's got everything.
Should be fun.
Except
7'7".
Except a nickname.
What is his actual name one more time?
Victor.
Victor doesn't sound very French.
No, what's his name?
Wembanyama. W-E-M-B. Wembanyama.
Okay, well, someone should come up with something.
How about Mama? That's good.
What about
Mama Wembanyama?
What about Victor the Vector? Because he has magnitude and direction. Nothing on that one?
Hang on.
You gave me the fart sound, Chick. I thought there were no bad ideas in a brainstorm. I came in here. You gave me the damn fart sound.
Tom, your father and I he'll back me up on this. There are bad ideas.
You've never been to one of our meetings.
The most chilling words at any company. I rented out a hotel room. We're going to go brainstorm.
There are no bad ideas. Oh, I beg to differ. There are a lot of them.
Hotel rooms are for affairs, right? Come on, get out of there.
That's right. That's what that bed's for.
Wembanyama doesn't sound very French, does it?
Unless you say it. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Oh.
Should be fun.
How about Pepe? Pepe Le Pew Wembyam. How about Charles de Gaulle? You can't think of anybody French? We can't.
Well, you got
Marcel.
You've got. Let's think of historically. You've got the Greek Freak,
right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of guys from Europe right now. There's
is there a French equivalent of the Greek Freak? I mean,
apparently this
like the
guy.
French mensch.
The French. How about the French wrench?
No, none of those are working.
No.
Something.
How about the French drench because his shot is wet?
I got it. Never mind.
Hang on. Here it comes.
We're done. Pat, I'm going to need your help on this.
All right.
Do you know that song, Weemo Wep, Weemo Wep?
Sure. The Lion Sleeps Tonight.
How does it start again?
In the jungle, or you want the Weemo Wep?
Yep.
Weemo Wep.
Wembanyama.
Wembanyama, the lion sleeps tonight. He's the lion.
Yama. Wembanyama.
Wembanyama.
Wama. It's an M at the end.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight.
That's a good idea.
You know what the lion's doing in his sleep?
Here it is. I think we're done. We've nailed it. He's the lion.
He's the lion.
He plays for Metropolitans 92 in France. That's a stupid name.
It always throws me, and it looks like the Warriors, like G team, because the colors are kind of similar.
I know. They steal everything from us.
Whenever you watch, they show the clips of this guy. I always feel like I'm watching NBA basketball in a movie where they can't get the rights to the actual team. So it's like
that's exactly
the
right.
Danger Guys versus the Wildcats.
He's leading his league in scoring, rebounding, and shot blocking, making 48 threes in 32 games. Wow. 84% of his free throws. He's a lock to be number one from the Spurs.
His dad was 6'6", and his mom is 6'6", and his mom is 6'3". And she's a basketball coach.
And she talks like this.
No, she does not.
Oh, my pee hole.
You're banging my pee hole.
Thank you for elaborating. We were doing such a good job. And
Victor, give Mommy a
I
kiss.
think we left him to fill it in.
Give Mama some sugar.
Give Mama some loving, boy.
Should be interesting. San Antonio, one of the smaller markets. In the
Oh, God,
NBA.
we've spent a lot of time on this.
Well, Josh, I mean, it's not hockey, Josh.
No,
it's considered the most important draft in the history.
Is
of
it
the
really?
NBA.
Yeah, you read that, did you?
Since Bill Russell.
Arguably, San Antonio, one of the best places he could land with Greg Popovich. A wonderful organization there in San Antonio.
With drafts and elections, they always say it's the most important one to date. No one ever goes, you know what, this draft, not that big of a deal.
You're
This
right,
election,
Willie.
not very historic at all. Nothing's going to change this year.
They're saying it's the most important pick since LeBron.
Yeah, but they always say that kind of thing. They say that every year.
So Josh doesn't get this.
Hang on,
It's not a hockey puck. Josh doesn't care.
I heard the same thing, Josh. It was the best pick since LeBron.
Yeah, no, I know. A lot of people, a lot of sports.
Okay,
fans.
next. What do you got? What else you got? Any other NBA stuff?
Philadelphia 76ers.
I'm hanging on your every word, sir.
Look at him. I'm doing what he said. He's so excited. Philadelphia 76ers fired head coach Doc Rivers. Oh, I get it now. Rivers joins a growing number of head coaches that have been dismissed by NBA teams recently, including the Toronto Raptors' Nick Nurse.
So Doc Rivers and Nick Nurse are going to open a medical clinic.
They are.
Oh, my.
They've got two of the.
That was
the joke.
Careful.
At 2 Cos Bay.
More sports coming up, including a world record. And more about Victor Wembanyama. Man, this guy's
Interesting history.
We can go over his GPA or something.
Evidently, he already has a nickname. It's the French Fly.
The French Fly?
Wow, that
What?
blows.
Oh,
That's bad, right?
It's terrible. For a while, he was known as the Freedom Fly.
Get it? Oh, look who's back. Oh, okay.
Trying to inject anything into this barren wasteland.
You're trying to nurse that, right?
Don't throw me into any of that.
Nurse and doc are also used in different occupations.
Coming up, we have...
I don't know. It was him or maybe Pat. I'm not sure.
Coming up, we have a possible steal from the Bob and Tom show.
I love when you think that somebody listened to this.
Well, it's happened before.
Macron said something in a speech. I guarantee he listens.
2.5 Men. The whole episode was us.
We'll see.
They have a character named Pat. Can you believe that?
I do have a problem with Hotels.com.
That's
just about it.
You guys didn't invent Mr. Obvious.
Yes.
And you certainly didn't invent Captain Obvious.
No, I just... you can see they're miles apart.
Oh, if someone would think of anything half that creative, he'd be so upset.
No.
But Mr. Obvious isn't a captain. He's not a boat captain.
See?
Exactly.
That's the whole thing with
Way
it.
different.
Way different.
I think
It is.
I think the idea behind it is somewhat the same.
It's not even the exact joke.
Yes, it is.
No.
Oh, here we go.
There we go, Pat.
Well,
Wanna go,
when
Bob
you
Evans?
hear this one, I will let you decide.
Okay.
It seems to me to be more than coincidental when we find out what I'm talking about. You want to give me a teaser, Christy, in the news side of things?
Yeah, you're so smart.
I'm not smart at all. Coming up, we have a toddler that got through the White House fence. We
A toddler?
yes.
Yeah, it was very serious. Yeah, well, there's the kid comes through the fence, you know. All right, boys. There may be a bomb in that diaper. I've been a father. I know what's going on down there.
You never know what the Chinese will do, you know.
Right now, I want to talk about something great. That,
Chinese out of nowhere.
right now, I want to talk about great food from HelloFresh. This is another great idea. HelloFresh does the grocery shopping. Well, that's nice. Then they do the kind of a lot of the prep work for you by doing all the measuring. And they've got a special thing right now where you get 16 free meals as part of a special program at HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. HelloFresh makes dinner time or lunchtime or whatever time a snap. Some of these things you can put together in fewer than 10 minutes. So listen up for a second. How does it work? Well, you pick from more than 40 weekly recipes. And then, by the way, you've got hundreds of sides to choose from to round out your order at the HelloFresh Market. Check out HelloFresh. And by the way, their motto, it's okay to be picky. They've got all kinds of stuff to choose from, fit and wholesome stuff. They've got pescatarian or vegetarian or good old-fashioned comfort food. And as something special this month, you can help celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month with authentic recipes created by Chef Surbi Sani from New York City's famous Tagmo restaurant. Some of the other stuff they've got includes stuff like this. What you got, Willie?
Check out the Italian chicken and pepper sandos with potato wedges and garlic sauce. HelloFresh sends you 11 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you are enjoying this delicious sandwich and home fries you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
We had some great food that Jess Hooker made last week. Just absolutely delicious. Firecracker meatballs. God, they were great.
Did you see the picture of the taquitos I made?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Very nice, Josh. Give HelloFresh a try.
Boring.
It's a great way to help.
Anything Josh does is boring.
It's also delicious. You can get 16 free meals, free shipping. BT Show 16 is the code. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. That's HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. Got a bunch of great stuff coming up, and including a very unfortunate story involving a ping pong ball. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
We have Etta May in the studio with us. Etta May is the mother of several. What is the official count now?
4.
Okay, great.
Not counting my husband. Yeah.
You're done, right?
Thank you. My oldest boy, Bud, is 17, and then Corona, she is 16, and Miller is 13, and then Jack is 8.
There's a theme there.
Well, no, trust me, after the third one, I had graduated to hard liquor.
Understood.
It helps. And Jack is just a dream.
Is he?
My little 8-year-old.
Yeah.
He started kindergarten this year, so we're very.
He's 8. Wow.
Yeah. Chick, take you back.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
That kid's huge.
Nothing like being 20 during your senior year in high school.
You're popular.
Yeah.
You can drive and
drinking.
yeah.
Okay. Drive your buddies around.
Yeah. So we're very proud of him, and my 17-year-old is problems are arising. And I'm seeing flags. Let's put it down. The other day, he walked in the house. He had pierced his bottom lip.
Ooh.
Jeez.
And tried to hide it from me. It's like, you know what? Be a man. Own it. Mm-hmm. Don't hide it. And it's, it's like, hello, you got a spike sticking out your bottom lip.
Man up.
I might notice that at breakfast when Cheerios keep getting hung up on it. Yeah, my son, for his graduating class, now looks like a ring toss game. Okay? Yeah, he tries to hide it, and it's like, hey, Mom, I'm gonna go to my room, okay? And it's like, come here, what's the matter with you? Why are you talking? Come here. And I said, put your hand down. And it's like, oh, honey, what did you do? And I said, did that hurt going in? Did it hurt coming out? Oh. Hey, any holes be put in my kid's head, I'll do it. The problem is the kid he runs with. That's the bad influence. This kid has so many piercings, he looks like he was attacked by a nail gun, okay? Somebody from Home Depot did a drive-by on him. I mean, I call him Tackle Box.
Sounds attractive.
Oh, yeah. Gunner, you can take him fishing.
Really?
He's got a couple fish hooks right here.
Oh, yeah.
About 13 lures in his ear, a couple sinkers coming out of his nose.
It's convenient, yeah.
The kid can't even walk past my refrigerator without all the magnets going.
company that makes ChatGPT, told Congress on Tuesday that government intervention will be critical to mitigating the risks of increasingly powerful AI systems. OpenAI CEO Sam Altman proposed the formation of a U.S. or global agency that would license the most powerful AI systems and have the authority to take that license away and ensure compliance with safety standards. ChatGPT is a free chat box tool that answers questions with convincingly human-like responses. And the IRS has spent the past 9 months studying whether you, the U.S. taxpayer, wants to see a free e-filing system run by the government. And they're now preparing to launch a pilot program. The prospect for a free government-run online tax filing system has been debated for a long time. Supporters argue that the option would make tax return services more equitable and accessible for taxpayers nationwide. But as you can imagine, there's been major pushback from some big tax prep companies. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
I was watching that movie Cleopatra this weekend.
Yeah.
Wow. What did the one pharaoh say to the other pharaoh when they both farted at the same time?
What?
We have Tutankhamun.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
That's awful.
Awful entertaining.
Essential Morning Radio. This is Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Time now for Great Moments in NFL History.
The year was 1926. All-star fullback Ernie Nevers of Stanford. Nevers played in all but 29 minutes of the games. 3 years later, in 1929, Nevers scored all of the points for his team. This single game, 40 points scored by a single player, is still a record that stands today as the NFL's oldest. Nevers also holds a few lesser-known and unofficial records.
Oh, really?
Such as highest number of STDs treated in a single season.
Treated.
And the longest winning streak with road horse.
This has been Great Moments in NFL History.
Wow.
Wow. Hey, everybody, this is Jimmy Pardo. You recognize my voice from the show and my face from television. You are listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Are you a single guy? I used to be married, but I'm divorced now. Yeah, my marriage wasn't working out. I was driving down the road one day, and my wife ripped the rear view mirror out of the windshield and beat me in the head with it.
What?
You'd have thought nobody had ever made love to her sister. She was just as bad. She used to brag, I can count the number of men I've been to bed with on one hand, and then she'd do it too. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All day, all night, all Bob and Tom. This is Bob and Tom 24/7.
It's all coming up.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Oh, we got one today.
We do?
Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
Josh Arnold at the sidekick chair.
Hey.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man. Good morning.
What was that? What was that mumbling for Josh? Josh wasn't even in the room.
No, that was Josh saying hi.
No, it wasn't.
He threw his voice, dude.
Hey, how often do we cover for you? Come on now. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Gotta wait for the coffee to brew. You know, we're all fighting over the Keurig or whatever it's called.
You know, there are no less than 6 Keurigs in the break room, okay?
There are 2.
Get it together.
One is Tom's, and we're not allowed to use that.
You can use it if you want.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
That might actually help.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I usually just use the hot water thing in tea bags now.
Oh.
You stick your balls in it?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I climb up on the counter and I teabag Josh's coffee, so it gives it that little extra punch.
Could I get a look at that next time you do it? That would be.
Wait, you're doing that to Josh's coffee too? Because that's got to just be.
Oh, at this point, I don't think there's much coffee in here. Mostly ball.
Coming up.
What would you do if you were at a Starbucks and the lady said leave room for balls? What would you say instead of leave room for cream? Obviously, leave room for balls.
What if I'm working at a Starbucks, it's not busy at all, and the person comes in and they go, look, this is just a weird little thing that I like to do with my boyfriend. I like to get some tea. I like to have him put his balls in my tea, and then I like to drink that. It's our fun little thing that we do together. I'm not pranking anybody.
So if I'm the employee?
No one's going to get hurt.
I would say, hey, as a joke, can I make it extra hot? Don't you love it when people request that?
I'm baffled by it because I'm a wuss when it comes to hot beverages.
Is that so they can take it in the road and an hour later it'll still be warm?
I've seen people drink it right as it's handed to them.
It's amazing.
How they do it.
There can't be any hair left.
Asbestos mouths.
Do we have any letters over there?
We've got for Victor Wembanyama's.
This is the French kid that they say is the most important basketball player since LeBron.
Important with a capital I. That's right. This is from Stephen.
Important.
Hey, you idiots. Victor Wembanyama's initials are VW. How about the Beetle? Or in French, La Scarabée.
Oh, I like that. That's not bad.
Cool.
Now, I've got suggestions over here. The French Connection.
Oh, I saw that one, yeah.
The Eiffel Tower.
I like the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
That's all right.
That sounds like a move.
It is a move.
It is, yeah.
Oh, it is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In basketball?
No.
Oh.
In the bedroom.
Oh, in the bedroom, yeah.
Wait, hang on a second. We'll go to our sex expert. Josh, what is it?
It's when two guys
the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, it's a gay thing?
No.
Will you let me finish? Yeah, I'm going
the way you so romantically wrapped your lips around it's when two guys
are spit roasting a woman, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
each end.
Al Pastor?
Yeah, each end there.
You've never done that?
And then they both lean forward and grasp hands, like high-five each other. And
so in other words, it's something that's never happened except in porno movies.
No.
I don't know about that.
And then if you're lucky, the two guys might kiss.
No.
I'm out.
It's a new frontier.
Okay.
It sure is.
Wild world. So we're not. Now, once again, this guy is a young player in France. He's the best player in the French league, which is a step below the European league. But he's
in the history of the world.
He's only like 19.
They say he's been getting groomed for the NBA forever. He's been studying English.
Never had a childhood you enjoy.
It's another email from a guy named, honestly, I'm not making this up. His name is Frisbee.
All right.
Just think, how about this? We call him the Bahama Mama, but he has a move like a wrestler. He tickles people underneath the basket, so you could call him the French tickler.
Hey! Okay, what does the Bahama Mama have to do with anything?
Because I mentioned Wembanyama, Bahama Mama, and you were not on board.
Well, it's because there's no connection.
Sure there is. Maybe he.
You could call him the Kraut, but
he's not from the
German.
Bahamas.
It's ridiculous.
Maybe aren't the Bahamas are French property, aren't they?
No.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Haiti.
They're not.
And
that went well.
Haiti what? You Haiti me?
No, the country of Haiti. That's
Haiti the game. Don't hate
if you guys aren't going to
triumph of
if you're
colonialism.
going to look at me with furrowed brows all morning,
I just said Haiti the game. Don't Haiti the player. I was trying to.
Yeah, the play.
I like that, John.
I like that, John. I insulted you earlier. I got to say everything you say, I lie.
I didn't feel insulted earlier.
Well, you should have.
Oh, what an idiot.
Although I do like the French tickler.
You like the French
But there's no logic to it.
No.
He's French.
He has to do the tickle thing.
He got to do the tickle. You know, like the claw, the French tickler, you know.
Well, we'll keep trying. Keep sending your suggestions.
Or better yet, just keep them to yourself.
What else you got in sports?
Well, we have to have a song here for Victor, don't we?
Sure.
Yeah, here it is now.
Out.
Yeah, here it is.
Now,
yeah.
Oh, we haven't settled on a theme yet.
Oh, boy.
We got inhaler.
I think it has to be the Bahama Mama.
Bahama Mama?
Because his last name is Mama.
No.
Yama.
No, he's not from the Bahamas. That stinks.
Do you have anything French there, Pat?
Well, I am Pierre Cardin. I sleep on your couch. I eat your cheese. I kiss your wife.
Oh, Pierre, you behave yourself.
Pierre Cardin?
Yeah.
Pierre Cardin.
Nice. Okay, good.
Have you ever Eiffel Towered with another friend?
Well, maybe perhaps. Mais oui, on peut.
Oh, he's done it a little bit. I think, with that.
We have tried everything. You know that. The Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
The Chrysler Building.
Oh.
That's when you smash together. You know.
I see.
Oh, yeah, the Empire State hook up.
Oh, that's where she climbs it like King
she
Kong?
climbs at the top. Jumps off right in your dong.
More sports.
I blame you for that.
More sports coming up. World records, actually. So if you want to tune out, I understand.
Coming up, the worst story in the history of ping pong balls. And I promise we'll get to our Chef Boyardee ravioli story. It's very exciting.
And I think we have. That's right. It's brine time.
Brine time. Brine time, baby.
Brine time, baby. Pickleball. Brine time. Pickleball update time. Woohoo! Pickleball.
Pickleball news. It's all coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
What do you want to hear?
Well, I was thinking
what music you want to hear?
I was thinking since it's summertime.
Yes.
And everyone's watching baseball, playing baseball. Do you know your softball tribute?
Yeah, I can try to get through it better than I did the other one. Church league softball. Let's pull the key up.
Great idea.
There we
go.
Church league softball fist fight. Getting washed in the blood on a Tuesday night. What would Jesus do? Lord, he wouldn't do that. Knock hell out of a preacher with the softball bat. Well, the swinging shepherds from the sheep of the Savior were tied with the Sourwood Church of Christ, an example of some highly unholy behavior in a game that had already been protested twice. Something unbiblical must have been said for them to be aiming heat at a minister's head. Clocking the clergy ain't the thing to do, but neither's the high hard one on a 0-2. Church league softball fist fight, a bloody laying on of hands neath the left field lights, knocking out 4 teeth, getting a busted lip ain't exactly my idea of Christian fellowship. Church league softball fist fight, rolling around the pitcher's mound, it just don't look right for nice people from the church and the Sunday school class to trade the cup of brotherhood for a can of whoop ass. Ooh, yeah.
Thank you. Tim Wilson.
Wembanyama sweepstakes has a winner. They are the San Antonio Spurs. NBA draft lottery was last night in Chicago. Pistons, Rockets, and Spurs all had the best chance of winning the lottery, and the Spurs get the option to draft Victor Wembanyama first. And the Philadelphia 76ers have fired Coach Doc Rivers following a third straight exit in the second round of the NBA playoffs. It was the second time in that span that he lost a series lead and a Game 7. Major League Baseball yesterday, interleague action. Detroit beat Pittsburgh, Tampa Bay over the Mets, Texas over Atlanta. Houston beat the Cubs, Kansas City beat San Diego, Minnesota over the Dodgers, and Oakland beat Arizona. American League winners, Baltimore, Boston, the Yankees, and the White Sox, and the National League. The winners, Miami, Milwaukee, Cincinnati, and San Francisco. I'm Chick McGee, and that's your Bob and Tom Sports Update.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
You're not helping the show where you're going. We don't want to go. You think that you're a cut-up. We wish that you would shut up, because you're not helping the show. You're not helping the show where you're going. We don't want to go. Your moment of enjoyment will lead to unemployment, because you're not helping the show. Don't you see, Chick McGee? Your career needs a plan B. You're not helping the show. Where you're going, we don't want to go. Bob and Tom are seething. It's time that you are leaving, because you're not helping the show. No, you're not helping the show.
Hi, this is Augie Smith. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
An overturned truck spilled 42,000 pounds of beer onto a West Virginia highway the day after Christmas.
Damn. I just picture hill folk crawling out of the ditch immediately. Like the second the beers hit, all of a sudden there's 30 people. Oh, get him, Barry. Go on, get him. Go on, grab him.
Give me that straw.
I mean, they didn't ship it in a big tanker?
No.
You're thinking of gasoline.
Yes, gasoline goes in big tankers.
I've seen one filled with fat. It said, this fat is not edible. It's used for something else.
Non-potable fat.
Tanker. Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Oh, God.
They once, somebody once put a sign on my back that said, this fat is not edible. It is just used for other uses. Is that what you wanted, Chick?
My most recent marriage was a disaster. It made the wreck of the Edmunds Fitzgerald look like a fender bender.
Wow.
Sorry to hear that.
Hello. And you remember Lord's famous line about gun control. More
Yes. The relationship taught me a lot. It taught me they won't sell you a handgun if you're crying.
Morning, Bob and Tom show.
Good morning, Bob and Tom.
Hi, good morning. Who's this?
Roxanne.
Hello,
Roxanne.
Roxanne.
How are you guys this morning? You
Fine.
guys rock.
Fine, thank you very much. What can we do for you?
Oh, you guys were talking about tattoos, and I got a tattoo when I was in the Navy.
Oh, yeah?
What is it?
A USDA grade meat stamp on my ass. I'm Choice.
Well,
Choice beef, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's awesome.
I
bet it is.
What exactly does it say
It says USDA Choice.
on your buttocks area?
Yes, it is.
Do you get a lot of comments on it?
Well, yeah. When I show it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this actually. Do you mention it to people before that? Do you say, hey, by the way, I've got a tattoo I want to show you, or do you just kind of spring it on them?
No, that depends on how much I've been drinking.
I understand. Oh, yeah.
No, I don't spring it on people.
No.
Well, I think we should get together for some beers. What do you say, Bob?
Okay.
Beers and some jerky.
lots of jerky.
Yeah, maybe your tattoos can meet.
That's right. Hello. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
I'll tell you about in a few minutes.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Pat will have a Victor Wembanyama song coming up very soon, if not this break.
Tomorrow.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Willie Griswold's here.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
I've been going through French words trying to find something, but nothing really rolls off the tongue for this guy.
Huh. What about papillon? The butterfly. Papillon. Right?
Butterflies are cool.
Yeah, butterflies are cool. Yeah.
I do like that.
How do I look? Remember that? Papillon? He doesn't have a mirror. How do I look? You look like hell, pal. Okay.
But do they lie to him?
Oh, yeah.
I got to see it. Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
What else is happening in sports?
You kind of dismissed Josh there like he wasn't here. Do you know that?
When?
You do that to people just now.
So what? How interesting is it? Josh hasn't seen a movie because I got to go see that. Where does that lead?
Our little exchange yesterday where you, under the guise of introducing me, you went ahead and introduced me, took care of the feature, and outroed me without me saying a word.
The perfect show.
All right. We can make your dreams come true,
But then he chastised.
Yeah, then he got on my back because I wasn't.
You seemed a little down.
I was a little down.
Yeah, right.
And my favorite part was when Josh said, I don't know, maybe we lost him when Tom started making fun of his mom hitting him. Yeah.
By the way, we did get several letters. We had a brief discussion of corporal punishment. Some of the innovations that various parents came up with.
Oh, man.
Including the drilling the holes in the breadboard with the handle to get a little more air speed as it hit your ass.
We had whacks in 8th grade. I got my first whack. Yeah. A paddle from the social studies teacher.
Huh.
Wow.
And he had holes drilled in the paddle.
Oh, that's amazing.
He meant business. But I'll tell you off the air what happened to that guy.
Oh, boy.
Creep.
Yeah, well, he should have checked a couple of driver's license. I'm just saying. This is from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Think tennis, only smaller.
That sounds beautiful.
Right. And then you got badminton and table tennis. It's all pickleball, a sport that is exploding in the United States of America. And Sun Prairie, Wisconsin's Wyndham Hills Park pickleball courts are now in the spotlight. Sun Prairie recently selected as the state of Wisconsin's spot in one pilot's quest to set a world record, being referred to as the 48-48-48 Challenge. Dean Matt, that's right, the man with two first names, is attempting to complete 48 pickleball matches in 48 states in less than 48 days. Sun Prairie, stop number 26 on the tour.
Oh.
Upcoming pickleball tournaments include the first annual Fun Prairie at Sun Prairie.
Oh, that's
a misstep.
Unfortunate.
Yeah. June 2nd through June 4th and July 13th. July 13th through 16th, the annual Madtown Pickleball Open. The Madison area sports. Also in Sun. So far, this is all Wisconsin. So I wish them luck in the 48 states in 48 days. Seems like they're burning a lot of time in Wisconsin.
Is it 48 states or 48 tournaments?
Oh, God, I hate you.
No. Nothing could make this more boring.
48. This will be our number one story tomorrow. Remember this.
Right.
48 pickleball matches in 48 states.
Okay.
Matches.
Sorry.
In less than 48 days.
What's the difference between pickleball and pickleback?
Pickleback.
One is booze related.
Yeah.
Well, you take that.
It's when you take brine and
the pickle juice.
Follow the shot with it.
A pickleback.
That's a pickleback, yeah.
So what do you drink first?
Pickle juice?
You drink the booze first.
Okay, and then you...
hence the back.
You do a shot of pickle juice?
That's right.
After the shot of whiskey or whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
Ugh.
It's very popular.
Really? It's a big deal?
Electrolyte.
It's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Hey, I was trying to rescue this.
The bread and butter of many bars.
You know what?
Why is it called pickleball?
I don't know.
Nobody knows.
Because early on they used a dill pickle instead of
right?
a ball. Yeah. But they said, hey, this doesn't
bounce.
And
we're getting kind of wet.
They were going to call it wasp ball, but that was too on the nose.
Wow.
Well, that was until the Rosenbaums wanted to play.
Don't want a pickle.
Oh, this, yeah.
Just want to ride on my motorcycle.
Remember when Godwin tried to pass this off as his own until we discovered this?
I rhymed one word with sickle.
That was a little more than underhanded.
Okay, next.
Yeah.
I rhymed one word.
Hey, Tom, you have to be a little bit more open-minded with stories that aren't your own, okay?
You yourself said it, that nothing has happened. They've played one match in Wisconsin.
That's not
48
true.
states
That was
to go.
his 26th one. You weren't listening.
Oh, here we go. Here's one that will get him all going. This has nothing to do with sports. A diehard music fan from New Jersey broke the Guinness World Record for most concerts attended in 1 year. So
now I think this is bogus.
Why is that?
Well, wait till you hear the number.
Okay.
What do you think it's going to be? Most concerts by one person in 1 year.
I would guess over 300.
Yeah, I would be thinking 350-ish.
Yeah.
Easy.
Almost, yeah, one every night.
What's the record?
86.
No way.
In 2022,
well, maybe
there are ushers
beating
that work at concert venues.
That's not attending.
That's not. Yeah,
and maybe they didn't
make
apply.
the argument they're working the concert
Yeah,
instead
they
of
didn't
going
buy
to
a
it.
ticket and go.
but they're there.
What? No, this is exactly up your various alleys that you go with these questions you always ask me. Well, are they at the concert or are they working? Okay.
I have buddies that have gone to more than 80 concerts in a year. They're just, they're not talking to Guinness. They're just doing a lot of drugs while they do it. They're having fun. They're living in the moment.
And wouldn't you technically, if you went to, say, I don't know, 4 of the major summertime festivals, take in more than 86 bands?
That still counts as one concert.
Oh, so a festival, even if it's...
Well, if it's a 4-nighter, I would say that's 4 concerts.
Yeah. And I would say you have to watch the whole set for it to count. It needs to be opener to closer. You can't leave early, and especially during festivals. You could see 80 concerts in a weekend.
Ace has easily beaten this record. You've seen more than 86 shows in a year.
Yeah.
But you didn't apply with Guinness, did you?
Yeah, there you go. So you didn't have an adjudicator. Your law is religion.
Stop bringing religion into this.
Is there a cash prize?
Some of the bands this guy saw, Joshua Beck, some of the bands, Tool, Rammstein.
Oh, really?
RYX, and The Ocean on 3 separate occasions. He now has his eyes set on another record, most hot dog. No, it's the most concerts of the same artist attended in 1 year.
Does he name who that may be?
Nope.
I'm sure there are deadheads that have that record. They've gone to every show on a tour.
That's not here in the story, Josh. Wouldn't that be nice if that were in the story? That would be reporting the story.
Yeah, I'd imagine deadheads and Fish fans already have that kind of locked down.
Sure.
He estimates he spent about, $5,000 on concert tickets.
And he didn't go to see Taylor Swift. That'd be one ticket.
Oh, I see why you included that for the Taylor Swift joke.
Taylor Swift, it's not a Taylor Swift joke, it's a Taylor Swift statement.
He said, by the end of this year, I've seen 800 Lifetime bands and 260 Lifetime concerts.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, I hope he's enjoyed them. I know he did when he saw Tool.
I don't think
I like The Ocean, and I like
the
Rammstein.
I don't think those are records.
This guy's buddy's got Josh wants Thursday and Friday off again. This guy ever get any work done?
Maybe he works remote out of his car. You don't know.
Okay, I just think it's a bogus record.
Maybe he has an office in his trunk. You don't know.
All right.
Oh, just so you know, it looks like pickleball. There are 2 conflicting stories as to why it's called pickleball.
What's that?
One involves a dog named Pickle. The other one involves a pickle boat.
What?
So,
what's a pickle boat?
Named after a dog named Pickle.
I kind of got bored. Didn't bother with
me too. Right now.
Once again, this is not a story that Tom came up with, so that's why he's doing
Whenever the story is, well, it could be this or that, I'm almost immediately just, oh, well, then no. If there's no real answer, I don't care. It's like a philosophy class. Get me out of here.
Okay.
But if you leave, do you really leave?
See, that's why I flunked philosophy.
Another world record coming up.
Okay.
In sports.
All righty.
Sorry to wake you.
No, it's okay.
I know. I put you to sleep.
We have also coming up criminals in the news. We've got our big Chef Boyardee story coming up.
Would you say they're smooth criminals?
Oh, nice.
You wait till you start reading this Chef Boyardee commercial.
he's locked and loaded, baby.
I am ready.
Oh, you want me to give the story to him?
No. I am ready to roll.
Boring! I do have, do we have time for this? I think I do. We have a problem with something.
I'll say.
This is a story about a restaurant. The Florida-based company is starting a restaurant chain. It's called Effin' Egg.
Effin' Egg?
E-F-F-I-N, Effin' Egg.
So?
A Florida-based, fast, casual, funky breakfast sandwich concept. That's what they call it in the restaurant business.
Yeah.
Concept is really something like gravity, if you want to know what the word concept actually means. But
he is on one today.
No fun.
Effin' Egg was founded in 2019. That's 20 years after this bit.
The next time you're traveling, don't forget about the historical and beautiful state of Illinois. Catch a Cubs game at Wrigley Field in Chicago. Hit a riverboat casino in Peoria. And make sure you visit the charming community of Effingham, Illinois, where Interstate 70 meets the Little Wabash River.
And whenever you're in Effingham, visit the Effing House Family Restaurant.
Founded in 1854 by the corpulent railroad magnate Colonel Harry S. Effing, the Effing House Family Restaurant is one of America's oldest and finest dining establishments.
Start your day with the delicious effing country breakfast featuring an effing omelet with toast, grits, and a big effing beverage of your choice.
Or try our BED, the big effing deal. Once again this week, it's effing ham and eggs.
For lunch, try the huge effing burger, and fried in a rich butter sauce mixed with big effing egg yolks. We call it the effing heart attack.
It's an effing experience you'll never forget. And what about dinner?
Juicy effing steaks with fresh effing veggies and a creme brulee that's effing out of this effing world. Or go effing nuts with a hot fudge sundae.
How would you rate the Effing House Family Restaurant?
It was the best effing experience of my life.
Rate this place? Well, I wouldn't give it a B. I wouldn't even give it a C because it's effing A.
In Effingham, Illinois, it's the Effing House Family Restaurant. You'll have an effing good time.
Now, wait a minute. That is effing. Yours is effing.
Oh, yeah. Very dissimilar. Just a thought.
You're right. You invented everything.
Okay, sorry.
Everything begins and ends right over there. And as far as earbuds go, it begins and ends with Raycon's Raycon wireless earbuds. Raycon's mission: to prove that you should not have to pay an arm and a leg and maybe another arm for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. Raycon, you get a pair and a spare if you want. Get a gift and a pair for yourself, and you still pay less than you would with some of those other hoity-toity big-name tech brands out there. Raycon knows that in these times, every purchase needs to be perfect. They offer buy now, pay later options, easy and free return guarantee, and free domestic shipping and flat fee international shipping. And Raycons have over 50,000 five-star reviews. And I haven't even told you about 8 hours of playback time, crystal clear call quality, and Raycons are water and sweat resistant. So go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and save even more. Get 15% off your already low-price Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. 15% off your Raycon purchase because you know us. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Coming up, where does a ping pong not go? You'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
We have good neighbors. They're bad neighbors, but they're good to tell you guys about. Bad neighbors. 5 or 6 cars in the front yard at all times. Rotation, whoever's currently living there. And Daryl, he's the dad over there. He's their leader. He drives a hearse. That's his car. He doesn't work at a funeral home. They have German shepherds that run. I like dogs. I don't like these dogs because they just let them run around barking all the time, and they don't even tell them to be quiet. Like, they bark, and there's a new guy that's moved in on the other side of them, and he really doesn't like when they bark. So you hear them bark, 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 and then over the fence you hear, "Shut up!" Which always works, doesn't it? You know, when you tell your dog to be quiet, and he's like, "Oh, pardon me, sir. I had no idea I was causing such a ruckus. I'll calm down post haste." You know how your dog always does that, right? So I don't like that he yells at the dogs. I don't like the dogs, but I don't like him yelling at the dogs. So they bark, 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 and I hear over the fence, "Shut up!" So what I do is I go, "No, you shut up! Don't you yell at them puppies, that's disrespectful." And then I just go in the house, right? He doesn't know it's me.
So, you know, summer always makes me think of my mom. My mom was making breakfast. You know, she could make waffles using nothing but a pancake and a hiking boot.
Nothing like the Vibram waffle.
Really?
I agree.
Boom! Well, waffles, there you go. Boom! There we go. How's it start? Oh, yeah. Sneezing from the pollen, The chain caught my shoestring, hit the center bar on my bicycle, and almost lost my bearings. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sunburned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sand where the sun don't shine. Sunburned at the beach, in pain the whole darn night. So much skin peeled off my back, you could make a set of Samsonite. I love summer. Good old summertime. I got sand burned on the soles of my feet. A lot of sun where the sand don't shine. Putting on a cold, wet bathing suit. Mosquitoes and bees and tetanus shots in the derriere. Something's crawling in the foot of my sleeping bag, and flaming marshmallows in my hair. Drop and roll. Caught a baseball with my face. Potato salad in the sun. Salmonella steps up to the plate. Listeria gets the run. Oh, I love summer. Good old summertime. I got foot sand on the sole of my burn. A lot of feet where the sand don't shine. I got shine soot on the sole of my fence. Oh, shine something soot. Else.
Yeah.
Ah, thank you. Beautiful.
Haywood Banks.
Oh.
Man, this is some boat. Uh-oh.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. Cliff Notes Theater, when you just don't have time to set through the whole movie.
It's an old Eskimo trick of how to catch a polar bear. Now, what you do is you go cut a hole in the ice, right? And then you take little peas and you place them strategically 4 inches apart all the way around the hole, right? And a polar bear will crawl up and he'll look at it in very much curiosity as what is going on there. Now, when he bends over to take a pee, you kick him in the ice hole.
Hey, man, this is Donnie Baker, and this is Bob and Tom 24/7. I swear to God today.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Maybe this time we'll have a song about Victor Wembanyama. Maybe.
Rhyme that.
Maybe not. There's Josh Arnold. There's Ace Cosby. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Cheek McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. And I think we have a nickname for the French player who's 7'5", is going to be drafted #1 by the San Antonio Spurs.
Oh, cool.
We're trying to create one, and what have you got?
How about cheese-eating surrender monkey? How about that?
There you go.
Because here's
offensive in
here's the cheesy
so many ways.
Surrender from The Simpsons.
Lunch Lady Doris, why are you here?
Budget cuts. They've even got groundskeeper Willie teaching French.
Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys.
Bonjour. What do you think, Tom?
No. Too complicated.
How about cheese eater? They like cheese.
That's really offensive.
This is your chance, Christy, to hook up with this Victor guy, and you'll have a French estate and everything.
Oh, yeah, you could.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Some sort of palatial.
Try this. Ow, Victor.
You're splitting me in two.
All right.
You're like dating a giraffe.
We weren't thinking about the dating as much as the mating.
He kind of looks like a pterodactyl come to life.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So tall.
He's very tall. He's a handsome kid.
Yeah, he is.
He's a good-looking kid, but yeah, he's just...
Can you imagine?
Skin
He's
and bones.
going to clean up in San Antonio.
He has more sweet under his nails than we have had in our lifetimes, gentlemen. But we're happy for him, aren't we?
Yeah, why not? Hey, go for it. It'll be fun to watch him.
You know, more money, more problems, right, Willie?
That is absolutely not true.
No, it's not true.
Can't stand when people say
That's
that.
what guys like me say about guys like him. Well, more money, more problems.
That's what the boss says, so his employees don't ask for a raise. That's why you say more money, more problems. No, you guys couldn't handle this. Too big of an issue.
My famous one when when I was in Welch, West Virginia, and I was going to move to the metropolis of Williamson, West Virginia, the general manager goes, well, big city, cost of living's about twice there than it is here.
Oh, is it?
I don't know what you're going to be making, but that cost of living's going to go up, up, up. I was making $125 each and every week.
Really?
At that first.
Then what happens?
Then you moved to Williamson, and how much did you make?
It's easy.
Yeah, there's no. Christy, I'd love to pay attention, but I'm so angry right now. Can't see straight. I'm getting out while the getting is good. David Rush has broken the Guinness World Record again with this guy and the same record.
Now what?
Fastest time to transfer 60 pounds between two hands.
Again?
100 times.
Didn't he already break this record?
That was a different weight.
Okay.
After completing the 20 and 40-pound records, David was able to break the 60-pound record with a final time of 17.
Transferring it between, he's throwing it between his hands, you say.
Yeah, I know. I've watched the video.
Okay.
He's got gloves on, and
there's no mention of Hollywood Hannon in this, so I feel compelled to say Hollywood Hannon. Hollywood Hannon.
Was he just watching?
He's my man.
Okay.
He likes to watch.
Now, Josh, I understand that
they've had an Eiffel Tower.
You've transferred 60 pounds here in the men's room recently.
Well, I had recently been to a buffet and wanted to rid myself of the...
Have you ever had trouble getting the lid closed? It's amazing.
I'm sorry.
You have to step on it?
Yeah, this is the same record, just different weights. So these,
I see.
This is not as exciting as the juggling records or the other fun ones, but...
they are
honestly, listen to me. You're a smart guy. You got into, regardless of you contend that you lied your way into Columbia. Do you really think these are interesting, these world record stories?
What is the title of this segment?
Stupid World Records.
Is it stupid?
Yeah.
Hence the dumb world record.
All right.
Okay. We can move on. We can move on from this. Obviously, he now has the.
I just don't know why you have to pick apart my pickleball story. That's all. I'm just trying to help. I'm not trying to ruin anything.
Next.
Can we get the audio from my where he yells at me from yesterday? That would be good.
Oh, the clip
where you introed me, outroed me, and looked ahead at what was next with me without me saying a word. You remember all that, don't you? And that's sports. Wherever you go, whatever you do, always be a good sport. Christy? Good luck. Good luck. Next.
Physicians in the Czech Republic.
Start again. Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Physicians in the Czech Republic are saying a man was fatally electrocuted during a masturbatory session.
What?
It involved, among other things, Josh, a ping pong ball lodged in his anus.
There's a lot happening here.
Hear me out.
Oh, well.
According to the report detailed in the journal Legal Medicine,
okay.
Unlike the illegal medicine journal, which
that's
is
actually
really interesting.
That's my favorite journal. That journal rules.
The 30-year-old man was trying to satisfy multiple fetishes all at once when he died.
Got
a
greedy.
practice known as, Tom schooled you on this earlier. The word was?
Autoerotic paraphilia. So that means many fetishes at once?
Yeah.
That kind of thing?
He was found, sadly, by his parents. In addition to being wrapped up tightly in plastic,
Okay.
the man was also found to have a fancy condom in a plastic translucent box in his intestine.
Yeah.
And a ping pong ball attached to a plastic cylinder lodged in his rectum.
Tom, what's the funniest part of the story? Is it the fact that his mom and dad found him?
The report stated the electric massager the man was using to stimulate all of the above in his lower abdominal cavity accidentally short-circuited and caused fatal electrocution.
There's a lot going on here.
This is sad.
This is awful. Just awful.
That's why, Pat, I understand you.
You have a song about
composed
this?
a song
I was
about
forced. I am the court composer.
Wow.
Right.
This ping pong ball's gone. Where did it go? EMTs want to find it. They want to know, is it up his sleeve? Oh, no, it isn't there. It's not in his hand. And it's not in his hair. If you want to know where the ping pong ball go, it's in his butt. Up in his butt. That's right. Where'd the light bulb go? It was in the socket. Where'd the car keys go? They were in his pocket. If you want to know, where's the electric probe? It's in his butt. Up in his butt.
Hey!
That's right.
Yeah, that's
This is ugly, yeah.
yeah.
That's,
You wonder if the guy finished.
Oh, my God.
He's got like 4 or 5 different fetishes going at the same time.
yeah. Why?
Well, you'd have to.
I got dying hard.
How would you tie something to that so you can get it out? There would have to be something.
Ping pong ball?
Yeah.
It was in a cylinder or something?
Boy, don't you dare Google autoerotic fatalities because, boy, there are some weird things out there.
Now, there's a feature. Autoerotic fatality of the day.
Oh.
What does the auto part mean? It sounds like there's a car involved with the auto.
Doing
it by yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of the more awkward moments in my life was I was staying at my grandparents' and the evening news was on, and there was
and
a
you
story.
got turned on and you started masturbating right there in front of your
And Grandma said, "Hey, you do it just like your grandfather."
That's weird.
Really?
Choke up, Bush.
I'm sorry.
Choke up.
Back to the story.
I said, "Grandma, look in my eyes. Shut up."
Back to the story.
Leave it on my dress.
So so we're watching the news, and there's a story about how autoerotic asphyxiation has caused the death of a couple teens in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh boy. And then my grandpa looked at me and goes, "You and your friends aren't into that, are you?" No, Grandpa, we're not. All right, well, you just got to be careful with stuff like that. Yeah, thanks.
So he didn't believe you.
We hear you.
The message was, well, just be careful.
No, we're not.
We hear you roller skating in the basement. So we thought
So the go-to for this is David Carradine, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Michael Hutchins.
And Michael Hutchins from NXS.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you read the story, how did he do this by himself? I mean, how did he get all
wrapped up
by himself?
Thanksgiving.
If you have one of those, have you ever seen a pallet wrapper?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
You can get it started around you, and then you just turn around.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you get out, though?
You cocoon your... That's the thing.
That's a little harder.
And then also, the electric device, it obviously had to be plugged into the wall.
Okay.
It must have.
Did you read this story?
I just read enough to get the joke.
Okay, they found
the
a
ping pong ball.
one-handed electric massage device with signs of wear that he purportedly used on his nether regions.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Gosh.
You like
Man. Okay.
He was probably celebrating some great night in his life. And
I was going to say, he may have gone the way he wanted to go here.
Wearing a one-piece women's swimsuit on his lower limbs, trunk, and neck were tightly bound, though, with plastic and textile straps. That's what I'm saying. How would you wrap yourself?
maybe you have to have a buddy. Hey, look, at 7:15, can you come on by and cut me out?
We got to be quiet, though. My parents are here.
Yeah.
They're going. They found his son their son like that.
Wait a minute, he died?
Yes.
Yeah. How did I miss that?
Found by his mom and dad.
That was the beginning of the story.
Now, I have a problem with the headline, Christy. Can you read?
Here's the problem. He has a problem with the headline.
Can you read it, Christy?
Autoerotic fatality, ping pong ball in his anus.
Shouldn't it be autoerotic fatality, table tennis ball in his anus?
Yeah, yes. Ping pong has asked them
Oh, I see what you're saying.
go generic.
Mortality rate of autoerotic asphyxia, 1,000 deaths per year in the United States.
Wow.
We are all so lucky.
Yeah.
That's not our thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I live, boobs. Great. Easy. I'll take it any day of the week.
Okay.
I got to choke myself and plug myself into a car lighter. And
Should I stop?
No.
Yeah, that story's got a
No,
lot
you can't.
going on.
There's nothing worse.
Okay, the
than
fancy condom in the plastic translucent box.
Hang on. He had a fancy condom.
Yes.
Affixed to it was a label inscribed with his name.
Well, you don't want to get lost.
in case someone found him.
well, at least he's using protection, right?
Oh.
I don't understand that the condom was in a box.
I know. I
that
don't
was
understand
then
that.
inserted into his intestine.
Fancy condom in a plastic translucent box.
He had autographed condoms. That's exciting.
The label was on the box of the.
A lot going on here.
Man, there's a lot going on.
Oh boy! All right. Well,
You know, just be glad that, as was said earlier, you don't have that going on.
yeah. I just fool my brain into thinking my hand is a vagina.
That's simple.
There are at least 500 types of variants of this paraphilia thing.
You're pretty gullible, aren't you?
Do you have a name for him? Her. Or, I'm sorry, I was
Palmer.
Manuel.
Where do we go from here?
Wanda Palmer.
I see. Well, thank you very much. That was a nice song, Pat. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
You feel good singing it?
Oh, I did. Yeah. I was reading that story. I go, it's going to be a good song.
I got to put that on your tax form next year, aren't
That
you?
is wild stuff. Man, oh man.
I just hope the guy, finished, like I said.
Yeah, why not?
His last words before the electrocution, ta-da.
Oh. Well.
What else you got?
Do you think he has to show up at the pearly gates like that? Wrapped up, hopping to...
No, he doesn't.
Oh, so how did you go?
St. Peter has to get out his box cutter.
Let me get you
out of there.
Let me consult the book on this one.
Oh, look, it's a new world record.
Look, we don't want the big guy to see you that way. Come over here.
Oh. We keep extra clothes just in case, right here.
Yeah, like a fancy restaurant here. You can wear our suit coat.
Let's get to this story that Tom's been promoting for a couple of days. A suspicious package caused a road closure in Chicago, but it turned out to be a can of Chef Boyardee ravioli.
One can?
A police officer told CBS 2 that the can of ravioli on wheels was part of a school project. According to a DePaul spokesperson, the car prototype was made by a design student who placed it in the street to take a photo.
Damn, kids.
Police said the red line, which runs underneath State Street, was briefly shut down because they thought it was a bomb.
I bet
a
they
suspicious
did.
device. Yeah.
That would be weird. All of a sudden you see this can go by on wheels. What you would think somebody's about to blow something up.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Isn't that, what a weird, must have been like a fun project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, see if you can get this can to move around.
Remote control ravioli. I like it.
Yeah, you lived in Chicago for a long time, Willie. Did you know I was reading deep into this? That parking for a can of ravioli in Chicago, $800 a month.
That is really something. Yeah,
If you get the app, you get it down to $650 a month, and it's a little more reasonable.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. But now, Josh and I agree on this.
On
Chef
what?
Chef Boyardee canned ravioli. Delicious.
It really is delicious.
I agree that it's delicious, but I think that you guys... I mean, there's better ravioli out there at a proper Italian restaurant.
Yeah, I've just not found it.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Buddy, we can go to the place that I know. Chick loves the place. We'll get you great ravioli.
Here's my problem. Another problem with, and it is a fat thing, with ravioli at a restaurant.
The portions
you
are
get
too
like
small.
4.
Yes.
And will you give me a dozen? My God. Or at least give me the choice to to get a dozen?
Oh, charged by the ravioli.
Yes.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Mr. Waiter.
I have 40 raviolis.
I only have 4 raviolis.
40 raviolis.
Could I have...
Josh, sometimes at the airport, if I'm getting a drink before I get on the plane,
Let's start with 20.
if I want a whiskey, I'll get a double whiskey. Could you just ask for, can I get a double ravioli, please, and thank you?
Yeah.
I have a question.
And yes.
Is there a restaurant somewhere that quite literally serves stuff like this? I mean,
You mean
not-
Fat Guys?
No, not homemade. But is there a restaurant that has, okay, we've got Chef Boyardee ravioli, we've got SpaghettiOs, and they just have an entire menu of
peanut butter.
You mean just
We've got
stuff-
a bowl of Hormel chili for you.
You could call it Mom's Pantry.
I've seen bars, a lot of bars in states where they legally have to serve food.
Yeah.
They will serve stuff like that. They'll serve a Hot Pocket.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, that would be funny if everything on the menu was just, Christy said, Mom's Pantry.
Mm-hmm.
You've got SpaghettiOs and Hot Pockets and
peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Stuff you're familiar with.
Mom's
Mac
kitchen.
and cheese. You ever seen a psychopath order a bowl of cereal at a restaurant? That is a lunatic.
No,
that does that.
No,
What's wrong with getting cereal?
There are diners and stuff where you can get a bowl of Cheerios.
It's nice.
They only give you one bowl.
And they give you the little...
Just one bowl. Is that your problem,
I have
Josh?
40 bowls, please.
I bet 40 bowls.
You don't like, they give you the little tiny glass of milk.
Get it out of here.
And it's the
Give me a
container.
jug.
No, cereal's for home.
They only ever use it for fancy containers for red wine at the store, except for that or milk. I love those.
You're going to buy a $6 bowl of Cheerios? You're free?
When you say never-ending bowl of Reese Puffs, I expect you to give me as many.
Go, Josh.
They call me Reese Puff Daddy.
Josh, when you were a kid, did you ever buy the little mini boxes of cereal? They'd be usually multiple boxes in a pack.
No, they were more expensive. So
We were just talking about that. That was a treat.
we got them in the mail every now and then.
And then you take them, and then you could take a knife and cut.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could use it as the bowl.
Yeah,
didn't know
pour
that
the
was
milk
the
right in
thing.
the box.
You
Yeah.
put the milk in the box. I
It
used
had
to
like a
love
wax
that.
liner.
Yeah.
Real
Right. We would just put it in a proper bowl.
Yeah. It would be, Little Lord Fauntleroy's would actually eat it in a cardboard box.
Okay. Coming up in the news, we have a story that is going to bring to mind Shawshank. And that great movie, The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, Prison Escape?
Not really, but something not too dissimilar, I guess.
Gang rape?
Oh, my goodness.
Bowl clears?
The sisters.
Longest night of his life and such?
I think we're going to do something for Josh.
Crawling through dumps?
When we come back, we have
Reese PC.
Stephen King.
OnlyFans in the news.
He looked at me
Right at your eyes.
I'd never heard of it till you started talking
When I'm
about
not eating my Reese Pieces, I'm taking a break to masturbate here at the table. Is that all right?
He calls the woman and goes, "Did you get the cereal I sent you? I want you to eat it out of a proper bowl. On the second bowl, I'm going to give you a key word." We'll find out what the hell I'm talking about. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, hi. With us in the studio, comedian Sal D'Amelio and Scott Dunn hanging out with us. Scott, anything else in your life of interest these days?
Well, I just bought that van. So we're still
that's right. You got the big
that.
van.
We're enjoying that.
Van? Now, van or minivan?
Minivan. In this day and age, everyone just assumes minivan when you have children.
I would think.
How many people have the conversion van? Is that what they're called still?
Oh, I would love a conversion van, but yeah.
Is that where you can convert it into a bedroom?
Yeah. Boudoir.
Sweet.
No.
Really? Yeah. Knock one out on the way going down the road. Let's pull onto that rest stop, honey.
Well, you're going to have to leave the kids at the previous rest stop because.
Well, none of them are going to be there. Buying a car is a grind. I haven't bought a car from a dealership. It is like a 2-hour, 3-hour grind.
That's tough, yeah.
And so you don't want to be stuck with some idiot.
No.
You want a professional. You want somebody. So I've done a little list of how you can tell whether your car salesman's professional or unprofessional.
Oh, really?
Okay, good.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right.
A big bonus to these minivans is the DVD player in the back.
Oh, sure.
So if your salesman wants to show you how to operate it, that's professional. Mm-hmm. If he makes you go an extra hour on the test drive so he can watch the nude scene from American Pie, unprofessional.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Same token, you're buying a minivan for your family. Mm-hmm. So if he wants to show you the storage capacity, professional. If he wants to show you some great places to hide your weed,
All right.
Now, I understand that buying a car is negotiation. I'm trying to get a good deal. He's trying to make money. Mm-hmm. So telling me my offer is too low, understandable.
Okay.
Spitting in my coffee, unacceptable.
Wow.
Yep. On the same token, while we negotiate, if he tells you he needs to leave the room to go talk to his manager, that's probably okay.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
If he tells you he needs to leave the room to go drop a deuce, not okay. Not okay.
Too much information.
Wait,
Yeah.
$50 never killed anybody.
Well, he's never done this before.
Used cars, Christy.
Yeah. Now, this one's for the ladies, Christy.
Yeah.
If your car salesman offers you free financing, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If he offers you a free mustache ride, not so great.
No.
It depends on what he looks like.
There you go.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Depends how cheap you're getting this car.
And
What do I have to
finally,
do to get you into this car today?
and finally, if your car salesman tells you that the van is a certified pre-owned car, that's professional.
Yes.
If he tells you it's a certified poon wagon, unprofessional.
The old.
But good to know.
Yeah, but good to know.
Thanks very much.
Taco Tuesday promotion. And congratulations to friend of the show, Pat McAfee. His show moving to ESPN as part of a new multi-year deal. McAfee first joined ESPN as a college football analyst for its Thursday night games in 2019. He returned to the network last year and became part of the College Game Day crew, as well as hosting some alternate presentations of ESPN games, including the CFP National Championship. That'll continue, but it's McAfee's show that's created the most buzz. ESPN also announced a documentary series on Serena Williams and 4 major matchups for the upcoming college football season. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey, Shooter, it's Kenny Tarmac. Hey, we just landed. I'm an ORD, just got in from TPA through ATL. And hey, guess what else just landed? The Bob and Tom app. I know. Now, thanks to the Bob and Tom app, even if I have to go all the way from Foxtrot 20 down to Alpha 4, I can still listen live, see their videos, find an affiliate station, use the alarm, and even send a message. This is Kenny Tarmac signing off and reminding you, everything I touch turns to sold.
Hey, folks, boom, it's me. And you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7. That's 24 days and 7 days a week and 24 like the show with the guy who whispers all the time and saves the world. And Bob and Tom 24/7. Hey, it won't blow up the world.
I left work early, drove right home. Didn't know you'd be here. Well, now that you are, there's only one thing I'd like you to do, my dear. Honey, pull up my skirt, undo my blouse, peel off my pantyhose. Baby, take off my bra and my spiked heels. Honey, take off all of my clothes. Take them all off, baby. Honey, pull down the shades, turn down the lights, lock up all of the doors. If I catch you wearing my clothes again, honey, I will file for divorce. Bob, that skirt doesn't even go with that blouse. Now put on this apron and go do the dishes.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
We have a woman who was born in the former Soviet Union, the Ukraine. She's a beautiful young woman. She is engaged to be married. Her name is Kira Sultanovich. You're getting married.
Getting married.
And you want to have kids? You want to have kids right away?
Definitely want to have kids. Do
you have any nephews or nieces?
I do. I'm a great aunt. But I get a little scared because the nieces are all at that age, like you have girls, so you know.
Sure.
I have a niece that's like 11. There's 13, 15, 17. You know, it's all like that scary age.
Oh, jeez. Sure.
And the 11-year-old is the worst. Like, she's starting to dress sexy.
Uh-oh.
What is that? Like that? Doesn't that scare you when they start dressing
Absolutely.
like she wears little baby tops, little half tops, and there's, it's like nasty girl or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so inappropriate. I told her, I said, if you have a T-shirt, you're 11 years old that says "nasty girl," it better be because you don't wipe your ass. You're 11.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Hi, fellas. This is Floyd Tucker, the over-the-road trucker. This is Bob and Tom's.
Coming up, more details on the way.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Willie's got some cool dates coming up this week. That would involve hanging out with Reno Collier. A couple things coming up. It'll be this weekend. Am I getting this right? It's going to be Dayton, Ohio with the Funny Bone?
Yeah, Dayton Friday, Saturday, and then Fort Wayne at the Summit City Comedy Club on Thursday. Come hang out. There's a link in my Instagram bio.
Okay, how do you find that?
Go to Instagram at willie.griswold, and there's a little link in there. Click that. You can get shows for or tickets for Fort Wayne, Dayton, or Indy next week. Come hang out.
Thank you very much. Now, also coming up, we have some exciting news stories. It's going to be hard to beat the old keistered ping pong ball, but
really grizzly stuff.
Yeah, Mom and Dad found
Anything but.
Mom and Dad found
Yeah.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
Hey, Donnie, how are you?
Hey, Christy, careful what you wish for.
What do you mean?
Spoiler alert, we talk about keisters. I'm elbow deep, and I mean elbow deep in septic issues at my house again.
Oh, no.
God.
Well, I thought I had a clogged toilet drain, and then the turd wrench wouldn't clear it, so I snaked it myself. Let's just say I found out where Whiffy puts all the apples he don't toss in the trash.
Where?
So, Christy, if you get a backup over at your house,
Nowhere to look.
just let the plumber know it's probably just a Granny Smith or Red Delicious.
Okay.
So now I'm just waiting for the honey dipper to come out and clean my tank. My backyard smells like a rice paddy at a sewage treatment plant.
Nice.
And since my water was out yesterday, I had to take all our laundry down the laundromat. Man, that place is depressing. Lots of teardrop tattoos, and those are just on the toddlers. I swear to God. Here's another thing. Why come laundromats always connected to tanning salons?
Something to do?
I don't know. I guess they figure that, or maybe same people can't afford a washer, or the same people who like to fake bake and get third-degree malaria on their skin, you know?
Melanoma, I think.
And if they was really smart, Tom, laundromat should have a pawn shop and a methadone clinic. Turn into a basic needs food court. I swear to God. Toss in a tattoo shop, hell, there'd be no need to go to Gatlinburg each year. But the fact remains, it sucks not having working toilets regular. I don't know how the Pilgrims did it for all them years. And Liffy and me, we've been using kitty litter last 24 hours.
Wow.
And that upset my neighbor to the north. He claims it's obscene and unnatural. I'm like, whatever, Mitchell. It's only a bird bath when it rains, dumbass. Not to mention, look up squatters' rights. I said it right to his face. I better go.
Yeah?
Whiffy's got the plunger stuck on his head again, Christy.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, that comes from your side of the family.
No.
There we go.
Wash his hair.
Oh, you ever had a septic backup?
No, I haven't. Well, not septic. I've had a sewer backup.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
you know it right away.
Oh, yeah.
cutting the grass, all of a sudden it gets real moist. Stinky. Okay, sorry.
Moist and stinky.
Yeah, okay.
Well, it's better than having it in your basement, which is what happened to me.
Yeah, moist and stinky sounds like the description of one of the DJs at a radio station where I used to work.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you told me about
Here
that.
comes moist and stinky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think it came first, the stink or the moist?
I think the moist.
He went ahead.
Hey, welcome
I think
back
that's
to
usually the
Smelly
cause of the
Sunday.
stink.
Okay. I'm
did
sorry,
not-
Christy, what else have you got?
Stop,
over there?
though.
Donnie mentioned a toddler. A toddler is in the news today. He's earned the title of one of the smallest White House intruders after squeezing through the metal fencing on the north side of the executive mansion last month. Secret Service officers walked across the north lawn to retrieve the curious young visitor and reunited him with his parents on Pennsylvania Avenue. Officers briefly questioned the parents before allowing them to continue on their way. It may be the first successful intrusion onto the complex since the White House fence was doubled in height to roughly 13 feet in recent years after a series of security breaches. While taller, the new fence has an additional inch of space between pickets for a total of 5.5 inches between posts.
This little kid made his way through.
Yeah, the little kid did. Older children, though, have sometimes become stuck in the iconic barrier trying to get through there.
Like idiot junior high kids.
Yeah,
or whatever,
probably.
just trying to be
They're lucky because have you read about Biden's dog?
No. Oh, yeah, bit him twice, didn't it?
That German Shepherd's a biter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be rough.
It bit Biden?
No, it bit visitors to the White House.
Oh, okay.
You'll have that.
Yeah, they're
These are the same
one
parents
person
that
dog.
let their kid go into Harumbi's cage, whatever the hell it was.
It can't. I don't have kids, but it can't. Sometimes I bet you look away for 3 seconds.
Of course.
Man.
We could have sat here all morning and not mentioned Harumbi, but here we are.
Well, it's lucky this didn't happen. Oh, yeah.
And the sign said anybody caught trespassing will be shot on sight. So I jumped over the fence and yelled at the house, "Hey, what gives?"
That's the band Dos Boys. Thank you very much, fellas. We appreciate that. Now, Chick, you wanted a feature yesterday's meltdown.
Oh, yeah. When you for no reason attacked me.
I believe we have the audio.
Okay.
And I don't remember this.
Oh, you don't?
Really?
Okay.
No, I was busy doing something else. Let's just give it a listen here. Well, coming up in sports, we have a world record, I believe. Is that correct?
Yes.
I'd just like to
Thanks for letting me in and broadcast.
What's coming up in sports?
We've got a world record coming up, Tom.
Okay, don't sound defeated. You can do it.
Yeah, I don't know why I would. What's coming up? A world record, right? Okay. Thanks, Chick. We'll be right back.
I just wanted to get to it before
dick.
noon.
Why do you sound defeated?
Yeah, why do you sound? What's your problem?
Why do you sound so beaten down?
What's your problem, loser?
Yeah, what the hell's your problem?
When did you get in a bad mood?
Yeah.
Answer me!
When did this start? 35 years ago when I began hitting you in the head?
Oh, boy.
You know, I don't know what was wrong with Chick this morning.
no
when did we
idea.
lose him? When I called him an effing loser?
Probably. I think that's where we lost him.
What do you think it was? When I brought up his mom hitting him? That's the problem.
Yeah, that was probably it. Thanks, Pop.
He's making you get your own switch right now.
Sure.
Oh, that's not nearly as good as this meltdown.
I got you.
But no Houston?
No, Houston. Not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston hello there noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
June 21st,
By the show.
2018. June 21st, 2018. Houston. Hello there, Houston. Hello there.
This is
I wish we did all a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Tighten up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936, the Beatles. That's all. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Hello there.
Happy summer solstice, everyone.
There you go. You feeling better now?
Coming up on the 5-year anniversary.
Yeah.
Really? That's really something.
I think tomorrow you should come in here and just be nice to everybody and just complimentary. Let everybody talk. Let them do their job.
Do you hear Christy talking about the pretend world? How fun is that?
It would throw all of us off.
Yes, yeah. I also think tomorrow Adrienne Barbeau at the age of 32 should come in and TF me. It's not going to happen.
TF me. That's my new favorite phrase. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch it.
We have to do a little stunt here. We're going to try something. Chick McGee. We have a news story about a woman that
Tried to steal a case of beer between her legs
in a grocery store in
Did you see that?
Zachary, Louisiana.
In Chick's defense, this is bigger than a case.
Now,
well, you know, we have some Keystone Light there. And
Chick is putting on a...
it's a 30-pack.
It is a 30-pack.
I've noticed that. So that's 6 more than what she was trying to steal.
Well,
that is one great-looking dress, Chick.
Where'd you get that?
You know what you need? One of those magic turbans that the ladies would wear.
You mean the turby?
Is that what it was called?
It's called the turby, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have one of those at home. I could have brought it in for you.
Oh, look
if you had
at
that,
you.
you'd look like a chick has the muumuu on.
Is that a...
A chick is removing his trousers because they were holding back on the...
a little too much. A little too much.
Too much.
Okay, so you're leaving your underpants on because that's kind of see-through. We don't want to scare anybody. All right.
Look at that. No, we don't scare anybody.
Do you want to try the 12-pack first of soda? Okay.
All right. Well, okay. Now you're nonchalantly walking through a convenience store.
Okay. You reach over, you cram the 12-pack between your legs.
And then you try
walking.
Oh.
No.
Oh, a little easier without the pants, isn't it, Chick? Yeah.
He's walking.
That's how she was walking.
Oh, I know. Look at that.
You're walking real slow, short
is
steps.
Exactly what
Look like
for me today.
you look like you're trying to hold back some kind of bowel eruption.
Can I get the door for you, ma'am?
I'll have a little trouble.
I can see that.
Could
let
you
me help you out?
Thank you.
Once again, this
look
is
a little like an old lady.
This is from Zachary,
Now, how long
Louisiana.
could you? Well,
Can't see the 12-pack.
That's a 12. So you should have gone with the 12er.
A lovely day. Thank you.
Now, could you make
That's
it?
a magic
Could you make
trick.
it to your car? Do you think?
Wow.
Say there are no stairs. Say there are no stairs, and you can make it right to your car.
It's starting to chafe.
Is it?
Okay.
Well, you know what?
I'm starting to lose it a little bit.
Okay, I'll try removing the 12-pack. Let's
Okay.
try to go with the case.
All right. Oh.
Is the case of beer cold or is it
I'm not
warm?
stealing anything. Whoops. Well, that's
Hey, it looks like your water broke.
Okay, now once again, we're trying to duplicate a robbery here.
Now this is going to be a challenge because this actually is that is heavier.
That's a 30
of
30
Keystone
pack
Light.
of Keystone
And
Light.
that's probably. Well, I'll bet it's darn close to
30 pounds.
30
Chick is
pounds.
shoving it between us. By the way, I need to say this: the muumuu is courtesy of Dean's Aunt Rosetta.
Aunt Rosetta, wow.
Chick has bent over. He's cramming the 30-pack between his legs. Try walking.
I just saw that. Oh,
Walk over to the microphone over there.
I can't. What else you want me to do?
You're doing okay.
Ow.
Now. Oh, man. Yeah, see.
Can't do it. It's too
Okay.
It's too heavy. I think it's too wide.
You think
because,
you could do 24?
She had the narrow.
Yeah.
She had the 12-pack of cans.
The nice thing about the Keystone Light there, it's
more like a
30, big and wide.
like a cube.
6 heavier.
Yeah,
But
well, of course it is.
You have to hand it to her, though, for not just grabbing a 6-pack and going for it. She went all the way.
Right.
By going for the
24
can pack.
I can't tell you how striking you are in that outfit.
Yes, you have to watch our TV show just to see it.
It smells womany.
Uh-huh.
Smells old.
Well, again.
The other night, I farted for so long, I fell asleep in the middle of it.
Well, that is old.
I woke up, I asked my girlfriend how it ended, and she was like, not good.
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Hello and welcome to Spit Take Theatre. This week's Spit Take Theatre presentation at the water cooler.
Man, I can't wait until the new episodes of Survivor are shown. I've really become addicted to those reality shows.
Oh, I am too. I live for Rupert. I love that guy. I've wanted to be a Survivor contestant ever since the first one. The locations they stay at are so beautiful.
Oh, yeah, they sure are. Hey, would you ever do Big Brother?
Well, actually, I've already done my Big Brother.
Huh?
I haven't done my father or my grandpa yet.
You've slept with your Big Brother Dave?
Well, yeah.
Wow, small world. I slept with your Big Brother Dave.
What?
Yeah, he's cute.
This has been Spit Take Theatre. Wow. Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take Theatre.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom, 24/7.
Mike Birbiglia is our guest.
He took me to see a urologist. Now, I didn't know at the time. I was very naive. I didn't know what urologists do, you know, with the prostate exams and all that kind of... It's chick, you know about this kind of
prostate
stuff.
exams. They get right up in there and look around.
How many you got scheduled for today?
Before lunch? Just 2.
So the doctor, and it's a friend of my dad's, which makes it even
worse.
I
Sure.
had golfed with this guy, and he says, put your hands on the table. And I was like, all right, I can put my hands on the table. And then he stuck his finger in it. And I didn't know it was going to happen, and I shouted. I go, "Oh my God!" And he got mad at me. He was like, "Cut the theatrics." And I felt so bad. I was like, "Sorry about the theatrics." I don't know. As though I had intended it. Like, this will be my big moment. When he sticks his finger up my ass, I'll prove I should be the star of our town.
Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie.
I heard you guys talking about that man with 13 inches of pork.
Yeah, 13 and a half.
Crazy. You guys know Jamie Vickers? You know, drummer for Velvet Donger?
No.
He was uncut, too, and he could hide just about anything.
Really? Did that affect the taste, Donnie?
Thanks for listening to Bob and Tom.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. At the news desk, it's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hello. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Here he is now.
Just trying to read up on this weird story about the guy that, what is it, autoerotic?
Oh, we're going back to that.
Haven't you had enough of this story?
Sad story.
Come on.
The autoerotic paraphilia.
I mean, this guy had everything going on. He ends up getting electrocuted. He's wrapped in plastic. He swallowed a bunch of weird stuff, but he's got the ping pong ball in his rectum is the weird thing.
That's what you're getting out of this?
I mean, whoever served that thing, what a shot.
Boy, oh boy.
Small target. You got to have a lot of velocity to get that thing in there.
The tight fit, you see.
Little spin on it.
Right.
I don't know. Would you have anything that's more uplifting than that story, Christy?
Uplifting. Let's see. Authorities in South Carolina have arrested 2 people following a failed attempt to conceal narcotics in a fake pregnancy belly. The Anderson County Sheriff's Office said deputies initiated a traffic stop along Interstate 85 and grew suspicious when the vehicle's occupants gave conflicting information about the woman's due date. When the woman, Samika Mitchum, realized deputies were becoming more suspicious, She allegedly took off running, and the drugs fell out of the fake rubber stomach she was wearing.
Congratulations, it's a kilo.
Deputies collected more than 1,500 grams of cocaine.
Man.
The woman, along with the male driver, are both facing trafficking cocaine charges.
So it's a drug reveal party.
Yeah.
White powder everywhere.
Have you ever seen, Christy,
What?
Can you commonly grab a fake pregnancy?
I've never. Well, I know sometimes they'll do that in like. Well, obviously, you could get them for movies. You probably could buy one on Amazon. You can get them anywhere, I would think.
I mean, what?
I'm sure there's some iron-fisted wives out there.
Probably.
You're going to wear one of these, too.
Yeah,
All
or
right,
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
or if you're trying to dissuade someone, here's what it would be like if you were pregnant. Wear this. I don't know.
All right, that's interesting. It just seems like kind of an odd item to have available.
Laying around.
Yeah, a bit. Are they designed for smugglers? Do they have like a little?
Doubt they're
It must be
designed.
hollow.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
it
you
might
could
They have like a little
hollow it
pouch in
out.
there.
And you want it to be like third trimester. You want it to be really big so you can fit more drugs in there. You know,
Sure,
a couple months along, that's only a couple grams to blow. You want to really blow that thing out, dude.
That's
Shop pregnancy belly prop right here on Amazon. I can get you one for $124.
What a world, huh?
Yeah.
6 to 7 months. That's what you're going to get there. That'd be the
Okay.
third trimester. Oh, here's an 8 to 10 monther.
Pat, what do you think of this?
Got something here.
Oh.
Looks like you're having a baby. But it's a fake rubber belly and you're acting awful crazy. Oh, you took off running. Got my hand on my holster where I keep my gun in. I can see it. Your belly's showing. Under that fake baby bump is where the blow is. Oh, you're carrying a kilo. On the street, that baby powder's worth a lot of dough. So now you're having a court date. You and that fella with you, you're with her going upstate for a cocaine baby.
From the makers of Cocaine Bear.
Baby.
It's Cocaine Baby.
It's a much shorter movie. And it's just very sad.
Man, you can get one for $560. Oversized twins, quadruplet, false pregnancy belly. It's for cosplay, it says
That must
here.
be.
Wow. Now we're getting something.
Yeah.
This would be fun to like sneak wine into the casino in one of these if you're a lady, and then you're getting yourself a glass of wine, smoking a cigarette at the slot machine.
Look at her. Look at that monster.
So it's for cosplay.
Cosplay for actors. I mean, that's what it says. There are a
For
whole
high school
bunch of-
girls who just want some extra attention. Yeah.
Who are you cosplaying as? Rachel from Friends in season 7?
I don't
That's
know.
a weird cosplay.
Well, I think there are some guys who like their ladies
pregnant
that way.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Oh yeah, I get that.
Sure.
Engorged and everything. That's
Dude,
cool.
there is a certain.
Yes.
I had no idea that pregnant women could be sexy until I was in college, and I had a college course, and there was a pregnant girl who sat next to me, and I was like, and she would often talk about how she didn't think the dad would be involved, and in
Right.
my head I was like, I will save you and give you and your offspring the life you deserve.
What are you gonna do for her?
So I assume this is this a big category on the porno websites?
Yeah.
If it's a big
It's not-
category, but
pregnant porn isn't for me, but it is out there, sure.
We know how they got that way.
Yeah.
If they're in a porn movie.
She'll do that. She'll do this, right? Yeah.
But that's how she got there. Well, that actually leads to this next story.
which story?
Well, it's about something I was not aware of until Josh informed me about it. It's it's an internet phenomenon in our world known as OnlyFans.
Oh.
And this
okay.
one really threw me.
An OnlyFans model claims she earns $100,000 a month by dressing as the cartoon character Jessica Rabbit.
No kidding.
Yes, is it Matisse Sesdeli says she has garnered hundreds of subscribers who flock to her page for her similarity to the animated character made famous, of course, in the 1988 film Who Framed Roger Rabbit. The 24-year-old told Jam Press, quote, "I've always loved the character. She's everything I admire in a woman. I've always wanted to be like her." Says Deli, who won Brazil's most beautiful vagina contest in 2021.
Stop. All right.
There it is. It's her vagina.
You should have seen the talent competition.
Isn't that beautiful?
She whistled.
She says she has multiple boyfriends, all of whom have an affinity for the character. Says Deli previously tried to auction off her virginity for more than $100,000 after having an operation to reconstruct her hymen.
She's a lady.
There's a lot happening here.
Yeah.
First of all, Brazil has a most beautiful vagina contest.
Apparently. It's in quotation marks, so maybe it's just...
everybody wants to enter.
That is...
bad. I see what you're saying.
Right. She's... what is this tattoo of? I don't know. But
does she look like Jessica Rabbit?
No, she's curvy. That's the only thing they
She
really
have red
have in
hair?
common. A wig.
Oh.
She says that she wore a red wig. So.
Okay.
How about that?
Wow.
$100,000 a month though. Good for you.
$100,000 a month.
Miss Bum Bum Lou Duarte.
Oh, Miss Bum Bum.
She won Bum Bum too?
She says she's the former Miss Bum Bum, yeah.
Oh, that's different than the vagina contest.
So she's a winner all around.
She's front and back.
Got it all going on.
Is there a talent competition for Miss Vagina?
Is there a participation
And
trophy?
now, she's going to crack a walnut.
And don't leave. The ventriloquist is coming up next.
And then,
Lady of Spain.
And then what are you doing? Oh, she'll be throwing darts, I guess.
Wow.
Ping pong balls.
It's kind of like baseball. There's a Majora League and a Minora League. It's really cool the way they do it. Come up from AAA.
So, Josh, how does it work? Do you have to join?
Most pages you subscribe to, so you pay $10 a month.
Would you get a glimpse to see what you're subscribing to? So,
a couple pictures, yeah. Yeah. So you know what they look like when you join.
And then do they send you, how do you log on?
So there's a feed that will, whatever she wants to put out for free, as part of the subscription, pictures, videos, notes. And then she can DM things like, hey, I took an extra video of me jumping on a trampoline. For an extra $10, you can watch that. That kind of thing. Or I'll do a custom video. You message me, let me know exactly what you want me to do. And I'll say your name, and I'll walk through a kiddie pool of applesauce. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I sort of revealed what I'm into.
It's like what Josh does on Cameo, but way cooler.
Are there men who do this for women on OnlyFans?
There are men who do OnlyFans, yeah.
Well, Pat, when you tried it, you were going to dress like Elmer Fudd.
Yes, I thought I'd make a lot of money. I did not.
Did a lot of chicks sign up for that?
No one did.
You mean Fudd's Pud isn't doing well?
Well, thank you very much.
I'm hunting for putty.
Sweet.
Some wascal.
Coming up, we have this is a really interesting topic. I think it's a survey about going on a spontaneous trip. And if you'd like doing that, we'll be talking about that coming up. And we have perhaps the first marriage in space and a fire department in the news.
So is the first divorce in space far behind?
Can't be, yeah.
Have to be.
We'll find out. Right now, we're going to find out how to listen to this show in a better manner. What is that, chick?
Or maybe you've got a divorce coming up that you don't want to put your Raycon earbuds in, buddy. There you go. Check out for a little bit. Raycon's mission is to prove you shouldn't have to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. That's right. With Raycon, you get a pair and a spare if you want, and still pay less than you would with some of those other big-name tech brands out there. Raycon knows that at this time in this economy with money like it is, every purchase needs to be almost perfect. So Raycon offers buy now, pay later options. They have an easy and free return guarantee. And Raycons offer free domestic shipping and flat fee international shipping. And Raycon has over 50,000 five-star reviews. And I haven't even mentioned Raycons have 8 hours of playback, crystal clear call quality, and water and sweat resistant. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% your already low price from your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom to score 15% off your Raycon purchase. One more time, that's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Half the price and twice as good. Thank you, Raycon. Coming up also, the smallest bank in America. It's a sweet story. George Bailey. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom.
I'm Donnie Baker, and I'm going to be a pro baseball player. I swear to God I am. A lot of people think you get in your mid-30s and your career's over, but like I always say, until they stop scouting, I ain't going to stop playing. The fact remains, I'm probably the best player I know of. My Little League coach held me back because his son had a decent curveball. There's a certain range I've got, but I basically put my hopes in this. I had a full-ride scholarship to play ball at the University of Phoenix, but I had Tommy John surgery on both knees, so I don't... Can we stop now? I'm also a pitcher. I can pitch. I've got what they call a rubber arm. I can throw right-handed for days. I can throw left-handed for days. A lot of people, you know, I'm basically amphibious. So I've told coaches before, put me on the mound. The secret to pitching for me is I like to check the runner when there's nobody on base. Throws a hitter off. I swear to God it does. This is third base. I've been there before, but usually it was after proms, man. But I probably know more about the scoring position than anybody I know of. Basically, my knowledge of the game, I've been taught in different ways, but I've also invented things. I like to get my lead at third base backwards. That way the pitcher thinks there's nobody even here. It's a lot easier to steal home, and with my martial arts expertise, I've been trained at Discount Karate to scissor kick the catcher, and I can even break his karate artery if I had to. So there's no chance of a Pete Rose situation at home. I'll win it every time, especially if I got my Wolf shirt on.
It's fun watching my kids, though, a little bit. My daughter is... you guys have daughters, right?
Mm-hmm.
3 years old. 3 years old. My daughter has a massive attitude. Like, it's unbelievable. It's like my wife, and I've got to believe it's, honestly, and I'm not joking about this, hormonal in some way. There's got to be something. You know,
something
just
that,
wait. She's cute and adorable, but pure evil. It's like the devil dressed as a young Sally Field.
Oh my God!
I mean, it's very difficult because my wife said, she says to my wife, "Can I go outside, Mommy?" Mm-hmm. My daughter and my wife goes, "No, it's too hot out. It's 110 in Phoenix right now."
The kids don't notice that.
So she goes, "Can I go outside?" And she said, no. And my daughter looks at my wife directly in the eyes and goes, "Say yes."
Oh my gosh!
It's starting.
And then all of a sudden, Mommy's eyes stared forward, and she said, "Yes."
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's say, "Can I go outside?" No. And then again, say yes. And she crosses the arms, and now she
is evil.
The best one was my wife got my daughter this princess puzzle, pink princess fairy puzzle, obviously a fairy puzzle. And my son looks at it and he goes, "That puzzle? That girl looks like a prostitute."
Wow! Thank you. Good night, everybody.
My wife says, my wife had that Kermit turn. You know, she looks at me and she's like, "Where did he get that from?" I'm like, "I don't know. I call them hookers."
Don't look at me.
That to the bank. 24/7. I know.
Hey, man, this is Donnie Baker. You're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. What the hell did I do?
Well, you didn't do anything.
There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin.
Oh, boy.
Hey.
That was a preemptive eye roll? Holy hell. There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Costa. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
What is up, Big Doe?
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much, Chick. Doing a great job this morning.
Classic.
Wouldn't that be great?
See?
Okay.
Yeah.
When you make a show out of being nice, I hate that so much.
So sorry. I have a. How about this? How about a nice letter?
All right.
Yeah, this is a really sweet
How
one.
about Z?
That is a nice letter,
That's a
isn't it?
nice letter.
Some places they say Zed.
What is
Zed,
that?
yeah.
Sesame Street?
Chick, you know, you
but
take a
Z's
Z,
are really hard to write in cursive.
you take that Z, you turn it about 90 degrees. That's an N, my friend.
That's right.
Check that out.
New Balance, they used to be Z shoes.
You can turn any Z word into an N word. Tom, what do you have?
Everybody was having fun.
See,
sometimes you say things you
this
don't
is
know what
why I blame you.
boy.
I was going to try. I can't even read this letter now.
Turns out your eye roll was perfectly timed.
Okay.
No, I'll think more before I talk.
No, see, I can't do that. That's the problem. I can't multitask. Thinking and talking, I can't do them together.
Well, what was the letter? You can tell it.
It's a sweet letter.
That's why we want to hear. We need to hear.
This is from Shane. He goes, for the past 16 years.
Shane.
I shouldn't have read the name.
Shane. Shane of fools.
Sorry, Shane. For the past 16 years, our daily routine while getting ready for school has included the Bob and Tom Show. Today, my youngest daughter, Jillian, is heading off for her last day of high school.
Oh, my gosh.
Thanks for the shows. You brought humor to us each morning. I can't think of a better way to start the day. Well, thank you, Shane. And good luck, Jillian.
That's so Shane.
Going out there.
It's so Shane.
Classic
yeah, you're
Shane.
Right.
Classic. Okay. That's so Shane. Probably think this letter's about you.
Shane.
That's
You're so Shane.
I would think you'd go, ba-da-da-bop. So Shane.
Ain't that a shame?
We could do this all day. Sorry, Shane. But thanks for the nice note.
Yeah, but we're all smiling and giggling, so it was a good day.
And all because of Shane and Jillian.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now,
Last day of high school is so much fun.
Do you remember your last day of high school?
Yes, I was just being a little jerk. I was leaving every class early. I didn't care about anything. I was in my car half the day. God, that was a fun day.
that's one of the greatest times of life.
Yeah, yes.
That last month of high school.
And that summer, boy.
Enjoy it, because it'll never be like that the rest of your life.
And you're hanging out with all the guys
Worst
going,
summer of my
we're
life.
going to be best friends forever. And then a year and a half later, you've never spoken to them for the rest of your life.
Would you just say it was the worst summer of your life?
Yeah, my parents got divorced right before I graduated.
Jeez.
Hey,
What,
Pat,
what did you do to cause their
Pat,
divorce?
this is supposed to be the worst. Remember how
I'm
we
just
were
telling the truth, baby.
we were trying to have a really good show?
I know.
Real
Pat, you made it
positive.
till high school? Mine couldn't last past like 4, I think.
Oh, is that what we're gonna do? Tell divorce stories? Okay, all right.
All right.
You guys shouldn't be sad that you have divorces in your lives. It made you the people that you are today.
A lot of character, right?
And I'd rather be with all of you than with the finest people in the world.
Oh, thank you.
Is that the same gentleman who orders cereal?
We're
Just
getting
a lovely weekend with my ex-husband. It was very nice.
we're getting requests on email for my fat ass. Is that what they're calling this guy here?
Is that the sequel to My Left Foot?
Mr.
My fat ass.
Fat ass.
Sir, I apologize. We are out of the clam strips. I know you ordered all you can eat.
You can eat clam strips. You better go down to the store.
That's illegal.
I got another letter.
Can I eat it?
This comes to us from Carlo.
Hi, Carlo.
Carlo? Nobody's really named Carlo. What movie is he from?
His first name's Monty.
Sorry, Carlo. He goes, I am going to a concert tonight.
Good for you, Carlo.
What if that was it?
All right, thanks, Carlo.
Thanks, Carlo.
We're just reading anything sent to us now, aren't we?
Carlo's going to a concert, everybody.
Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Make it a good
goes-
Wednesday.
You have unknowingly opened up the floodgates. Everybody email us something, and the most boring thing you can think
Well,
of.
it's exciting when you hear what it is.
All right, what is it?
He is going to a concert at the North Charleston Performing Arts Center
Oh, beautiful place.
in South Carolina.
Yes.
And do you know who's in concert tonight?
No, who?
Tom Jones.
Oh,
so he has a
God,
special
I hate
request.
you, Carlo.
If we
Granny panties, throw them on the stage.
We were having such a good time.
Sorry, Carlo.
You didn't even.
I've got to get. I've just got to get that on CD.
Try it again, Tom. Try it again.
We do have it on CD, remember?
Well, I can't seem to find it.
Maybe it's under the turntable.
That's because our producer threw it away.
No, you know what? I can try. No, is it hooked? Okay, thank you.
There's a booger on your CD, dude.
Sorry,
Somebody shut it off.
Yeah, Tom Jones out there touring. You go for it, Mr. Jones.
He's got to be 90, right?
Yeah. What's the time?
83?
Is it a night concert? Are they doing like 5 p.m. for Mr. Jones?
8 o'clock tonight at the North Charleston Performing Arts Center.
Singing Delilah was great.
He's
From
great. He's
last week.
terrific.
And his last album came out like a year or two ago. Is weird and interesting. And
That's funny because
I actually gave it a listen.
Actually did see Tom Jones live with Eddie in Vegas.
And there's a great video of him with Jeff Beck. It's really cool stuff. So
Josh, what were you doing on the day that you decided to listen to a Tom Jones album released in 2021?
We talked about it on this show, and I think I was traveling that day.
Got it.
And I was like, oh, let's put this on.
Little car ride fun?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'll put this on.
Yeah, sometimes I
don't listen to books,
Remember,
so I might as well listen
we
to
were going to
music.
be nice to each other, chick.
I'm sorry, that can't happen.
Yeah, screw that.
why don't we? I'll tell you what. Why don't we go back to a news story? And I promise, nothing mean.
All right. So you want to go back to one? Which one?
No, back to the news desk. Excuse me. With Christina.
A recent survey finds 2/3 of the people out there think spontaneous vacations are better than planned ones.
Hate.
I love spontaneous.
66% of people are idiots. That's what I say.
The poll conducted on behalf of Motel 6 found that 67% of people enjoy trips more if they happen on a whim.
That's right.
73% of respondents would be willing to take a trip to a surprise destination. I love surprise
You know, it's
mystery
the
trips.
same thing with radio shows. If it's spontaneous, it's really fun.
Yeah.
If you beat the spontaneity out of it until everyone's unconscious,
So
no more
you would
fun.
you would like if someone handed you, walked up to you right now and said, "Hey, we're going to go somewhere. Pack light." You'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I'd be fine with
Be
that.
fun.
Do I get I want the flight to be under 5 hours, and I want no layovers. Can I pick that? Is that part of it?
That's not part of the
No,
deal.
that's a preparation you're making.
Yeah, you just have to go with the flow, dude.
I don't want to end up in one of those bad Eastern European countries. I don't know what they're doing over there. It doesn't seem like a lot of fun to
Well,
me.
I don't think anybody's going to plan you a wonderful vacation.
She
if
wants
do
you to get
that.
taken. I can't believe this.
You think
Christine.
my dad's going to save me like Liam Neeson? No way. He'll go, I have a very particular set of skills, and you can hear him on the radio Monday morning. Keep him.
So if you got home from work today,
I have a very
let's pretend it's a Friday.
Right.
And Kelly had the car packed and the girls in the car and said, I packed your duffel bag. We're going on a surprise
you
weekend
imagine?
getaway.
He'd go, okay, I'll be right out, and he'd go in and hang himself.
You wouldn't enjoy
Look,
that?
I don't dislike spontaneity.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
No, as long as I get to plan it. Same with babies. That's my philosophy. Wait a minute.
Oh, you don't want a surprise baby? You want to plan that out too?
I love surprise.
Okay, here we go.
I feel like 4 through 7 are probably pretty loose.
I know a girl who loves babies and surprises. Wears high heels when she exercises. She's beautiful.
Wow, I thought that was going to be a joke.
Just a little train for that ass.
Oh, train.
Oh, I
Fine
hate
band.
that guy who sings.
Well, you should meet Virginia.
Okay, here are the emails. This is from Aaron.
Aaron?
Hello, Windbags, Christy Lee. I'm going to work.
Okay. Hey, chick, says Patrick. I just put my shoes on.
Okay. Hey, everyone. Jeff's also going to work. All right. This is from Joe Beth. I love beans. There you go.
Here comes Nick. He says, I'm laying mulch at a house that was built, but not by me.
Hey, guys. This is from Courtney. Hey, guys. I'm at work till 5.
That's cool. That's cool, Courtney. Thank you.
Can I play too?
Yeah.
I already finished my word game and my puzzle at work this morning.
All right.
All right. Willie's in.
This
Thank
is
you,
from
guys.
Ramon. I just scratched my ass. Felt pretty good.
Oh, how about that?
There you go.
Give it a sniff. Give those fingers a whiff.
That's Ramon from Orlando.
Well, thank you, Ramon.
Ramon writes a lot. I like
Orlando.
Or, well, you got Wordle in how many?
2.
Go tell me.
Big day for me this
I haven't started yet.
Look at you.
Yeah, but you cheat, don't you?
I don't
You
cheat. I have a
cheat
system.
word?
Today's word surprisingly filthy. Wasn't it offensive?
Have you ever gotten Wordle in 1?
I have not.
Some friend of Dean's, I think, did once.
I got it in 0 once.
You did?
Really?
That's right.
What does that mean?
I didn't. I just typed in a word and I won.
Really?
Well, that's 1.
That's 1.
What? They gave you 1 letter? I've never played it. No.
Could you just continue scratching your ass and move on?
Space travel.
See,
Okay.
those letters aren't as exciting as the one that we got about the Tom Jones concert.
Oh,
I
my
disagree.
God.
Laying mulch? Come on, man.
Yeah, he's scratching his ass. Come on.
Speaking of
Does he have one of
scratches.
those things where it like throws the mulch? It's like a big truck and it's plugged in, and then you kind of have this big tube and you throw it around.
I don't think you
I
do
think
that
he's
at
working
a
like a man.
house. That would be like a industrial thing, right? You'd have mulch everywhere.
Don't listen to Christy. She's mad at you. She wants you to be taken this morning.
That's right.
All right, so what was the percentage of people that like spontaneous vacations?
67, 2/3.
Got to be higher than that.
67% of the people enjoy trips more if they happen on a whim.
I'd rather know where I was going, honestly.
Yeah, I'd like if like finding out I'm going on a trip on Wednesday, on Friday, enough time to pack, enough time to get everything together. That's nice. Knowing where I'm going, that's nice. But
Okay.
I don't want to just get in a plane and then end up in El Paso. Like I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
We were talking about bucket list items, and I have come up with one. I'd love to just get in the car and drive, like Route 66.
We would love for that, too.
or Just
Yeah. And by all means, take your time. Don't rush.
And don't
Okay.
take a phone.
Enjoy.
walk.
Enjoy. Don't take a phone.
Walk to El
Better yet,
Paso.
walk. Get to know the earth.
No, that would, yes.
Never
but you'd be
mind.
surprised. Route 66 takes a very long time.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But you'll
driven
do it,
some of
Christy.
it.
You'll do it.
No, I'm not talking
You'll
anymore. I'll read what I'm given. A space travel company says they're already receiving requests from folks who want to become the first couple to be married in space. The company Space Perspectives offers what it calls the world's first eco-friendly passenger flight to
Which
the
one
edge
is it, eco
of
or eco?
Earth's. I don't know. That's why I said both. Edge of Earth's atmosphere.
It's choose your own adventure, Christy.
It's
I love
eco.
this.
I thought you were going to the Route 66 or something.
With flights powered by a space balloon full of hydrogen, the floating lounge called the Neptune Capsule features floor-to-ceiling windows on all sides. Co-founder Jane Pointer told the Cool Down, "We've already had people waiting to be the first, or wanting rather, to be the first marriage in space, so we'll see who is the first." Space Perspectives have sold over 1,200 tickets so far at the price of $125,000 per seat.
Wow. I wonder
Plans-
how soon they're going to go bankrupt. Well, sorry, folks. We got your money. We'll see you.
Plans on launching its first passenger flights in late 2024. Talk about your destination wedding.
Is this
I'm sorry.
Is this on your bucket list?
No. God, no.
So this is just a giant balloon.
Yeah, that holds up to 8 passengers. 6-hour journey to the edge of space and back.
So you don't find this fascinating?
No, I think it's dumb. I wouldn't want to do that.
No?
It's a hydrogen balloon? Isn't that what blew up the, whatchamacallit, the Hindenburg?
Well,
I thought they stopped using hydrogen.
Yeah, I think it's probably safe. I think you're misunderstanding
Well, I'll
the
tell
word
you what,
hydrogen.
I tried making T-shirts that said hydrogen laws suck, and nobody bought them.
Well, that's...
Technology's changed a lot since the Hindenburg.
Okay,
Yeah.
This is from Joe. Dear Bob and Tom, I'm having coffee this morning.
Oh, nice. Joe having Joe.
Dear Bob and Tom, I'm not wearing shoes.
No, why would you this
Hey,
early?
Bob and Tom, I just clogged the toilet at work while I'm listening to your show.
Well, I hope that gets worked out, ma'am.
It's
You think
all
there's
Funny
like a-
because it's the lady.
It's clogged up.
Is it like a Joe having Joe this morning and like a Phil maybe filling up his car this morning?
I sure hope so,
Guys doing what their destiny is.
Yep.
The destiny of your name.
A guy being a guy.
Now, would you get on board one of these things if it was a wedding and you were like the best man and they bought the tickets? Would you go up into space in this balloon?
Yes, I would.
Really?
Yeah, I would do it. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
A balloon?
A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity like that, they're paying?
If they're paying, but I'm not. Don't ask me to come to your wedding if it's $125,000.
No. But would you get on a balloon that would take you I guess it's high enough to see the curvature of the Earth, but you don't really go. You don't get free floating or anything.
I would do it.
You don't have to wear oxygen, right?
I wouldn't do it.
Where do these take off from? Houston, Florida? Is this do you have to go to one place for this to work?
Yeah, I would think.
I don't know where that. It doesn't say that here. That's
I think it would have to take off from the top of a building, kind of give it a head start, right?
And doesn't it
Less
just?
gas.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? It doesn't have any propulsion, right? So it just
my
lands
God.
where it lands, right?
No,
Oh,
it
that's
has
exciting.
to have some kind of
I don't think so.
maneuverability.
Yeah, they take
Sure.
a box.
Gee,
They
Tom.
take
That Chinese balloon that was spying on us had it could move around.
Oh, really?
They take a box. They take a box stand up there
God.
and hold it over the side, which direction they want to go.
Discover space perspective, a new era of space flight.
On the wedding night, does the guy get access to Uranus?
Oh, this is a cool thing.
Keeping the space theme. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for appreciating the 10,000th Uranus joke on this show.
This thing looks awesome.
It looks really
In fact,
awesome,
now I want to
actually.
do it.
Man.
Did you say it was 6
Look.
hours?
6 hours up and back.
Oh,
yeah.
up and back.
How big's the basket?
It's
Do you have
pretty
room to
big. I
walk
don't know if
around?
you can get a
that's all right.
perspective.
It's really cool. I'm doing it.
It looks like
Looks like a giant orb.
Send me to space, Tom.
it looks like it's about the size of a. It's the size of kind of a small room, like 20 feet in diameter, wouldn't you say?
Yeah,
Christy, about
sure.
Yeah, probably.
It's round. It's globular.
You can see there's a guy standing.
Wow. This looks pretty cool.
Oh, it's handy. Now, it's a sphere, so that's
Yes.
handy. So when it plummets to Earth, it'll be spinning, so you don't know if you're going to hit head or ass first. That's kind of a comfort.
It's awesome. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Take my advice. Stay at home in your compound with peace of mind from your Simply Safe. Design it yourself. Do it yourself.
But I can look on my phone how my house is doing with the Simply Safe app.
Yes, you can, even from outer space, as I understand it. Certain elevations might be required a booster. Before you pack your bags, be sure to secure your home on vacation with Simply Safe Home Security. Enjoy greater peace of mind, just like I said, knowing your home is monitored around the clock by trained agents ready to defend your home against break-ins, fires, and other threats. Top-rated Simply Safe app. Stay connected from anywhere, right from your smartphone. Arm or disarm your system remotely. Check your cameras to make sure everything's okay. Simply Safe ships to your door. Easy to set up yourself in about 30 minutes, or have Simply Safe certified technicians install it for you with financing through Affirm. Secure your home today and just pay installments over time that fits your budget. You make the call on this. You design it. You install it. You pick how long installments fit your budget. Customize the perfect system for your home in just a few minutes at simplysafetom.com, and go there today and claim a free indoor security camera plus 20% off your order with interactive monitoring. That's simplysafetom.com. Remember, there's no safe like Simply Safe.
Coming up, the world's smallest bank, and also coming up, some great volunteer firemen doing a great job, and fire ladies. And we have a story that is kind of reminiscent of something in Shawshank. And, of course, Alli Breen will be joining us with Sexy Time. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email.
Now, when you first got out of the Marines, didn't you have to be an usher like at your sister's wedding or something? What was that story?
Right. When you come out of boot, first of all, let me just say I was engaged once. And the girl kept the ring.
Oh, no.
That was 2 hours of salary gone. All right. No. When you come out of boot camp, you're ready for anything. I mean, you know what I mean? Outstanding. That's the attitude. Outstanding. That's the Marine Corps. When I came out of boot camp, my sister got married. She had me seat the people at her wedding. They'd come walking up to me in front of the church like, oh, you must be Patricia's brother. Sit down. Shut your pie hole. I don't want to be your friend. 200 people showed up. I put them all in the same row. Tighten it up. We don't have all day. We are totally uncomfortable. Outstanding. Shut your cake hole or pie. What do you eat, cake or pie?
Oh, my God.
Comedian Greg Hunt.
Why can't we have single vows? How about some single vows?
Single vows?
I vow to be single?
How would
Just
that
as
work?
vows, you know. Do you promise to sit all by yourself in your quiet apartment with your frozen dinner and your stupid pet fish? Yes! Yeah! Never have a ride to or from the airport? Yeah! Sign me up! Parked lot 88Z, schlepping your stuff.
But I want to clarify for Christy, because I know Christy's a big Catholic, and I grew up Catholic. I was an altar boy as a kid, and I think Jesus is a great role model, but I think he's kind of like the popular guy in high school where everyone says they're his friend, but he wouldn't name you as one of his best friends. Yeah. Like if you asked him who his best friends were, he'd be like Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Matt Damon. And he'd be like, what about Mike Birbiglia? He'd be like, I feel like I recognize his face if I saw him, but the name doesn't ring a bell. Jesus has a lot of Twitter followers.
He does.
Actually. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh God.
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna have a wedding agreement I'm putting together right now. I've been writing it over here. The girl's gonna have to sign this before I get married.
Okay.
Number one, at no time will your rear end be wider than your shoulders. Okay. Number two, your eyebrows will number 2. Normal size, not super skinny or painted on, thus reflecting mental illness.
It's all making good sense so far.
So far, keep going,
We will have a dog for me to play with and for you to care for. Same with children.
By the way, Greg is serious about that. We have had that conversation where you don't say that in joke form. No. You don't do your version where you've said to me, I want a girl to marry who we can get a dog and she'll take care of the dog when I go on the road. And that's one of your prerequisites.
And pick me up at the airport in your SUV.
You've had this conversation.
Why limit it to an SUV? Why not a limo?
Because you want to drive.
Limo's a good idea, Bob. Good idea. I like limos.
The important meeting.
Hello, Jenkins here.
Yeah, Mr. Jenkins, this is Phil Johnson.
Phil, glad you called.
Good morning. I'm not going to be able to make it into work today. I'm sick.
You what?
I'm sorry. I just can't make it into work today. I'm sick.
No, Johnson, listen. I got a phone call last night.
Yeah?
I talked to the client.
Uh-huh.
Today's the big presentation.
Today?
Yeah, today. It's going to be big.
Oh, I can't make it into work today. I'm sick.
Johnson, this is the big presentation. Besides that, frankly, you don't sound sick to me.
Oh, yeah? I'm sleeping with my dad. Is that sick enough for you?
This has been Spit Take Theater. Join us next week for another edition of Spit Take Theater.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
Bob and Tom 24/7. 24/7.
Kevin Pollak is our guest.
Yeah, I did Albert Brooks for a long time, actually. And this is exciting. Thank you very much for being here. You're on the Albert Brooks Show. And what is it you do for a living?
I do radio, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
You do radio?
Yes.
That's incredible. So that's exciting. All right, we'll be right back. Come on!
You do radio.
This is a television show. Nobody cares.
Help me out. You go back to your table. You have a life. My career's in the toilet.
And then big smiles. Welcome back.
We were kidding off the air.
She's a killer, this one. So you were telling me before that you do radio.
Yes.
That's exciting. What do you do actually in radio?
I do news.
You do news?
Yes.
Really?
I'm a newsreader.
You are a newsreader.
Yes.
I didn't know. That's
Yes.
great. We'll be right back. Come on! You read the news.
Also with us in the studio, Matt Fulcheron. Let's see, we know Matt, skateboarder. I don't know anything about you. Married or single?
Oh, I'm really single, man.
Okay.
Well, if your listeners read People magazine, they probably already know that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Are you in People magazine?
No, it's a hilarious joke. I'm a comedian. I actually, you guys get it? You get the joke?
I do now.
Good. You might have heard a dial tone. That first joke was off the hook. You get that one? You get that one? That's the
There we
second
go.
joke.
There we
All right,
go.
now we're starting to get a feel for my stuff.
Now we know what's happening.
Do you write these jokes down?
feeling you.
No.
No need to.
No. Well, actually, I do write all these jokes on deposit slips because they're money in the bank.
No!
Am I right, Chick? Am I right? Go Skins. Go Skins. This is what the show's going to be like tonight.
Wow.
Look out.
Hey, it's Roy Wood Jr.
Social media platforms.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Morning, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Sorry, I was busy over here.
And many emails coming in.
Is there anything better than a nice, fresh highlighter pen?
I can name 1,500 things better.
Most restaurants.
Many
Sex,
things.
Recreational drugs.
Sleep.
Like a nice...
The song Bye 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 by NSYNC.
Do you ever,
Many things better.
Josh, you ever walk into an office supply place?
Love him.
And you walk in and you're walking among the pens and you think, which one of these is going to be applied to some paper in the next aisle over there that's going to be the next great joke?
Exactly. It's an office supply store is just potential.
I love office supply
It's great.
places. Yeah. Probably explains why I have 300 pens in my desk.
Yeah, man.
300.
You know what?
I probably do, yeah.
For as much as I go into those places, and you do too, have you ever joined their little club? Like their...
No, but I finally joined the club
neither have I.
at the Container Store.
You did?
Yeah, because I found myself... Oh, it's my favorite place.
All
Store?
Oh, I love that place.
You used to make fun of that place.
No, that's until I went in there. It's like everything else.
You had a full 5-minute open mic set about the Container Store. You hated that place.
The only thing that can't be contained in that store is his joy.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Christy, you all right? You have a Charlie horse? Or
My leg fell asleep. It was...
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, what the hell's that?
You're not having a shooting pain.
No. You know what'll help that if you'd walk Route 66.
You gotta stop, Chick.
Yeah.
You gotta be
Just
nice.
get out there.
Yeah, don't walk against traffic.
Hit
You don't
it.
want to see it coming when your death is.
Hit it. Honk, honk.
Got any stories over there, Miss Christie?
Fire crews were dispatched in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania to battle a structure fire at a Vietnamese restaurant.
Is there anyone in there?
The Hampton-
Sam Hill?
The Hampton
Sam
Township
Hill,
Volunteer
is this?
Fire Department
Oh, she's gritting her teeth.
was one of the crews on the scene, and they spent several hours fighting the fire.
What was it? You start over. I missed the entire thing. So you were being interrupted. What is it?
Firemen.
Fire crews were dispatched
well,
in
men,
Camp
come on.
Hill, Pennsylvania to battle a structure fire at a Vietnamese restaurant.
There are no fire women. They're
The
tampons.
Hampton Township Volunteer Fire Department spent several hours fighting the fire, visible on video footage from DMJ News Media. Huge flames are seen coming from the rooftop of the restaurant. The name of the restaurant, Pho King Vietnamese Cuisine.
Oh, and if we know anything, it's that's actually pronounced pho.
Yeah, that is not
That's
great.
amazing.
I am the king of pho.
It's PHO, like all Vietnamese food.
It is
Yes.
delicious pho.
Yes,
It's
it
like
is.
they put like the meatballs in there and it cooks in the broth. All the juices are in there with the rice noodles. Incredible pho.
So this place is.
Yeah.
You can't really.
You go ahead.
You
say
can't say it. It's king preceded
know.
by the word pho.
Is it real? Is PHO pho?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I did not think you were about to say, are you sure?
I'm faux show that it's pronounced pho.
That's wild. I mean, even if it's not, even if it's faux, King, that's still kind of funny.
Right.
Yeah,
There's
but
a lot of places have fun with this. There was a place in
Yeah.
Boulder called Pho Show. It's people
Oh,
have
really?
people have a real good time with the pho puns. This I'm not going to talk. This is so scary. I don't want to mess up on
Yeah,
that.
right?
Here's their menu
yeah.
in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania.
Do they got a banh mi on there?
The first thing on there is a Bon Bao Ga,
Oh my gosh.
which looks like it's a steamed chicken bun. This food looks great.
Yeah, bao. That stuff is incredible.
Oh, they got something named after me.
What is it?
The Chow Tom. It's
Something we would love to say to you. Chow.
See ya. I'd like to say Pho you.
No, you could say Pho you.
It's,
This is for you.
the Chow Tom is a fried shrimp paste. Wait a minute.
For all of you.
I can't. Oh, it's fried shrimp paste wrapped around a sugar cane. Oh, this looks great.
Have you never eaten at a Vietnamese restaurant before?
Yeah, but I've never had the Chow Tom.
Okay.
I've never even heard of the Chow Tom.
There's also a Tom Quan.
Chow Tom. Chow Tom.
Time now to eat the Chow Tom.
The Tom Quan is crispy shrimp rolls. This food looks amazing.
I like to get a banh mi, which is like pork belly and jalapeno, and there's the liver paste in there, pate, whatever that is, and then I dip it in the broth of pho. It is so delicious.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
I'll tell you this: colonialism, imperialism, not great, but that French bread in Vietnam made for some real good food. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, some of these dishes.
Sure, many people died on the rubber farm.
Yeah, it's not.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, some of these dishes sound like unfortunate battle names.
Oh,
yeah. Dien Bien Phu.
Oh, yeah.
Like Quezon.
I think my dad was there.
You might want to be careful.
Yeah.
There's also, so Tom must be a thing. There's a whole bunch of Toms here.
Is it THOM?
No,
like
it's
Tom York?
TOM. There's the Pho Tom. That's just a shrimp
I'm
dish.
pretty sure it's Pho Tom.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, around here it is.
Well, I'm sorry that this place had a fire. I hope
Maybe
they get
it's
it back.
pronounced Tom. For Tom.
Again, you're in thin ice, Christy. I'm not saving you.
It's dangerous.
After the Fukatuku bank incident, you're on your own, baby.
Translated to Vietnamese, Tom. I'm looking this up here.
Ironically, it looks like it's next door to an O'Charlie's.
No,
Tom, that's hilarious.
But I don't want to be on record laughing at that. It's a good time.
Yeah, this looks great. So I did not know that the PHO was a FOSS.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Dangerous business. Wow.
Dangerous business. It sure is risky.
I hope the place at the well, I can't even do the jokes.
Nope.
Yeah.
Tom means shrimp.
Okay. Oh, I see.
So
it
that's
does?
why that dish contains shrimp. All those dishes.
Why? Because it's pink and full of.
It means shrimp or prawn.
All right.
I didn't know that.
Well, you learned something
We should all have
today.
a delicious Vietnamese.
They never give you enough.
Oh, I have.
They're not giving me enough time.
There's a wonderful Vietnamese restaurant. My daughters are very good friends with the owners. It's
Of course.
really good.
We go there.
I know.
Jenny, if you're listening, Kathy.
I know a Vietnamese woman, and I said to her, "Where's the best place to get?" I'm not kidding. This isn't a joke. I said, "Where's the best place to get Vietnamese food here in town?" And she goes, "At my house."
Or Hanoi, either way.
She's from Hanoi. She fled the. What am I doing now?
Did you ask her if she had razor blades?
She was worried. Never. The point is, the Pho King, well, I'll call it Vietnamese cuisine.
Even that is so. Yeah.
It's. It was a. Pho King total loss.
We'll be back.
Okay, that's the name of it. You can Google it. I just did. Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. Looks like a great place. Can we have our next lunch meeting? We'll all go to a nice Vietnamese place. Have
Sure.
I'm in.
Sounds good, yeah.
I'll meet you there.
We'll have a lot of Tom stuff. The Chow Tom.
Chow
Time at Chow Tom.
Chow Tom.
I'll have the Westmoreland special.
Oh, look, it comes in a pole pot. Wrong country.
Get the tat.
Boy.
The tat's a big
boy.
celebration.
That's offensive.
King Walk.
Thank you.
Just go there. That's great.
Nice tag. We're coming back. We'll get the show back on the rails. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com.
This is Todd Berry. Once again, Todd has just established that he's not into astrology, but he's very proud.
And now I'm going to read an offbeat news item.
I can back that up. My numerologist told me that astrology is a bunch of crap.
How many times did she tell you?
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. 4. Go ahead.
This is woman fried 8 goldfish amid fight with ex. This is in Pasadena, Texas. Authorities say a Houston area woman who was burned up at her former common-law husband fried their pet goldfish and ate some of them.
In front of
what?
Pasadena police say it's a civil matter and no charges will be filed. The 7 goldfish were purchased together by the couple during happier times.
Now, this sounds like it's from The Onion.
I know.
It does. Remember when we bought the goldfish?
Together.
How much in love we were.
Police spokesman Vance Mitchell says the man reported on Saturday that the woman took the goldfish from his apartment. Mitchell says the two argued earlier about some jewelry the man had given her but took back. She wanted the jewelry returned. So the natural go-to response is to eat goldfish.
Of course.
Officers who were dispatched to the woman's home arrived to find 4 fried goldfish on a plate. The woman said she already ate the other 3.
Show him.
I mean, you do eat other kind of fish. So
Yeah, I guess, but jeez.
Stay away from her.
Wow. That's a kind of basic instinct. What was
7 goldfish.
Oh, the bunny
Fatal
rabbit.
Attraction.
Fatal Attraction.
Bunny.
Rabbit.
Bunny.
Glad they didn't buy a dog.
They bought the goldfish
Together.
During happier times.
Oh, yes.
7 goldfish.
When did they buy the deep fryer?
Next summer at the State Fair.
Of ESPN games, including the CFP National Championship. That'll continue, but it's McAfee's show that's created the most buzz. ESPN also announced a documentary series on Serena Williams and 4 major matchups for the upcoming college football season. And that's a look at things you may have missed. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker, and the fact remains there's nothing better than being a VIP. And I don't mean like his dudes on Pervert Rabbit Xanadu's. I'm talking about a Bob and Tom VIP. Best thing, you'll never miss another minute of the show. I swear to God, you can hear the show here in the morning, and then cause you're a Bob and Tom VIP, you'll get the podcast of the entire show, a 12-month library of podcasts, hundreds of Bob and Tom comedy tapes, and a 60-day video archive of the show. Bob and Tom VIP. You have to get it. It's state law.
This is Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
When you need relief and you need it fast, eat a bowl of Sphincter Blast.
Hi, I'm Harry Kalanick Jr. for the new high-fiber breakfast cereal, Sphincter Blast. One 10-ounce serving contains more fiber than a log of New England birch firewood. Sphincter Blast. Some cereals shoot for the moon. We shoot for Uranus. Just say to your grocer, snap, crackle, plop. Tell him Harry Kalanick Jr. sent you and watch for my BMTV special. Harry Kalanick Jr. Unplugged. Sphincter Blast in the big brown tapered package. That's, of course, so the box won't slam shut. It may sound corny, but Sphincter Blast is hip, cool, and it's solid.
When you need relief and you need it fast, eat a bowl of Sphincter Blast.
Tom. You can pick your morning radio show, and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe Bob and Tom on the couch.
I'm just sitting down at the tattoo parlor with my daughter. And
no, stop right there. That's pretty scary.
I'm having my tattoos redone. She's 14, and she's going to be a freshman in high school.
She's very witty. She's a sparkling, wonderful girl. She's been on this show, and she better not get a tattoo, you idiot.
No, but everybody at the tattoo parlor thought she was 18, 19.
Yeah, going to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you that was your daughter-daddy day?
Daddy-daughter day. We went to the tattoo parlor.
You went to a tattoo parlor?
Uh-huh.
Classy.
I kept trying to talk.
Here's
her
the one I
into
want
it.
you to get, sweetie. It's I know that's a lawnmower, and that's the Pink Panther.
No daughters, man.
I kept trying to tell her.
Sorry.
You know, if you ever get a crush on a boy, here's what you need to do: just tattoo his name on your shoulder and walk up to him and go, "Look at this! You take me seriously now?" You know, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
that's great advice.
Mm-hmm. Comedian Etta May has joined us in the studio.
I've got a teenage daughter. Don't send girls to school. You cannot send girls to school without the right kind of clothes. They become outcast amongst their peers.
Oh, yes.
Going to school became a stinking fashion show. We're school shopping. My daughter tells me she's going to need new blue jeans. Okay. I go to Walmart. I get her new blue jeans. Well, you think I pooped in her lunch bucket or something. She wads them up, throws them back at me. She goes, "Mother, what are those?" Teenage daughters talk like this.
Yeah, they
and all teenage girls seem to think the sound is a word.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's
cow.
a good day's work. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Sir, our hot fudge sundaes can only accommodate 4 scoops.
I want unlimited hot fudge sundae. That means unlimited. What is your name, please? I'd like to report you.
It's Brian, but I don't think that has any.
Why does your name tag say Leonard then?
Now, sorry you asked for extra hot fudge. Our fudge only comes at one temperature.
There is no extra hot.
Who the hell are you trying to get in on my really fat guy bit? Jessica Alsman joins us.
Hey.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
Something to read. I'm Chick, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Coming up, it'll be sexy time with Alli Breen. We always look forward to that. Yeah. We still have to grab a couple of things from Christy Lee over at the news desk. Now, we were talking about this balloon thing. Takes you into space. Someone wants to get married on board this balloon, but
Somebody's getting married.
holds 10 people. And I guess you say it takes off from Florida, Christy?
Yeah, from the Kennedy Space Center. It's actually a lot cooler than it sounds. I mean, it really does look like it'd be a fun trip.
But you don't go high enough into space to be at zero gravity.
No, but you see the curvature of the Earth.
Oh, that's cool.
You start at like 6 miles high. That's Cape Kennedy is up in the air like that.
Is it?
Yeah, elevator.
Yeah.
6 miles.
And it goes up very slowly, only at 12 miles
Like
per
a
hour.
weather
and
balloon?
Like a
Kinda,
balloon.
yeah.
But it's $125,000 per person.
Sure. Yeah,
and you
there's
land
that.
in the ocean, but they
Correct.
pick you up.
Yeah.
Sounds
Oh, but
terrible.
they do pick you up. They don't make you swim?
No, they have boats that meet you out there, pick you up. Sure.
So if it's a destination wedding, if you buy, say for a couple, that's $250,000 to attend. Do you still have to get a gift?
You don't. No. That's the rule with destination weddings.
Is it an open bar or a cash? Wouldn't it be great? You get on there, there's 10 people, and it's a cash bar.
Well, and then elevation.
Or you have to bring your own cooler and they have to weigh it.
That'd be so funny. But elevation affects how drunk you get. Like in Colorado, when you're 5,000 feet up, 1 beer is 2 beers. So the higher you get, the drunker you're going to get. Which also, that's how it happens to me at music festivals. The higher I get, the drunker I get.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Ruin the Arctic Monkeys.
So this thing has to be pressurized and heated, right?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be really chilly up there?
Well, yes, Tom.
I bet it gets cold. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
It's cold out here in space. Right? Isn't that what he says? Well, that was Shatner doing Bowie.
Oh.
Is that what somebody says?
Shatner doing Bowie?
You've heard that. Oh, I'm sorry. Shatner doing Elton John. Rocket Man.
I figured Shatner was too old for Bowie.
Okay. Now we move on to something.
A South
I didn't mean to
Carolina
ruin your
school.
lives.
No, that's all right. Keep talking.
This will make him happy. A South Carolina school rolling out a new bus powered by natural gas. WCSC reports the bus operating for Orange Grove Charter School is the first in the state that will run on a blend of renewable gas and diesel. That's good.
That's nice.
That was in like a warehouse.
Is that a church fart?
That's on a piece of really hollow wood, I think. Yeah.
Is that the sound of this bus?
Nicknamed the Cow Fart Bus, the vehicle runs on blended diesel and renewable natural gas, resulting in cleaner emissions and fuel cost savings for the school.
Do they just back the cows up to it and use
Yeah.
a hose?
Yeah. Yep.
Back the cows up. Fine.
Do they
Won't you
just
back the cows up? Big Daddy, won't you back the cows up?
Back that cow up.
That's cool, I guess. No.
Is there a smell, you think?
I don't know.
Pat?
Runs on cheap cow manure, cow fart. The cow fart bus. It's eco-friendly, that's for sure. Cow fart bus. Smells like crap, I get you there. Cow fart bus. With a whiff of cow poop in the air. Cow fart bus. I asked a girl out to the prom on the cow fart. The cow fart bus. She said she'd have to ask her mom on the cow fart bus. That's the day that I got fired
From the cow fart. Cow fart bus.
Because you can't do that when you're the bus driver. Cow fart. Cow fart bus. Cow fart bus.
So that took a turn. So the bus driver's asking high school girls.
That's why he got fired.
I see. Okay.
Some moralistic story.
Okay. Thank you very much. That sounds cool.
The Cow Fart Bus?
I have a question.
Of course you do.
The tank.
Mm-hmm.
Is it if something collides with this thing, does it explode?
Maybe.
Just curious.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it different than regular gasoline? Is it better or worse?
I think you'd be able to, you could light a cow fart, right? Has anybody done that?
Just wait.
Just stand there
King
with a
of the
lighter.
fraternity.
Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of land, a lot of
He would
cows.
be
Well, that's a lot of
hailed as the
time.
king of the fraternity.
Yes.
Wow, that would be
Got old
rough.
Bessie to fart. Flame.
Thrower.
High as a.
That'd be a great beginning of a movie. It's pitch black.
Yes.
You can't figure out what's going on. All of a sudden, you see this Burns-matic torch. You kind of can make out some stuff. All of a sudden, there's this big flash.
And the cow is scooted 15 feet.
You see the flash, and then you hear it. Then
Okay, very good. Thank you.
America's smallest bank has just 2 employees, $3 million in assets, and no transaction fees. Kentland Federal Savings and Loan in Kentland, Indiana, was founded in 1920 by the great-grandfather of its current CEO, James A. Salmons.
I thought you couldn't be a savings and loan anymore.
Oh, I don't know.
Didn't that go away?
Yeah, there was a savings and loan debacle, that's for sure.
I don't know.
Well, I'm glad this is like the last blockbuster.
I don't know. During its over 100 years of operation, it has only offered 3 services: obtaining a home mortgage, opening a savings account, and opening a certificate of deposit.
This is the world's smallest bank?
It's America's.
America's, no. It was recently robbed by midgets.
Josh.
Well, it could have.
Josh is on probation.
I thought he was going to say that's who worked there. The bank's really small.
We use the terms little people.
Salmons and his part-time teller still prefer using mechanical devices like a traditional coding machine to write checks.
Here's your money.
But the 55-year-old suspects his way of doing business might end
What is this,
with him.
Gringotts?
I didn't get it.
Represent.
He told Bloomberg, quote, "When I am finished, whether it's regulators pressuring us to be absorbed or me walking away, we will have to be acquired." So
That's a cool story. Oh, look at this guy. He's got his mortgage. It just says in big letters on top, IOU. very, very good.
you don't even get a checking account, though. That's kind of weird.
Oh, this bank will be dead soon. All these regional
It's
banks.
been there
will be
for
gone.
100 years.
I like that they do home mortgages. I would want to go there.
Yeah.
The little guy.
You see this vault? It looks like a mattress.
A mat?
That's where they keep all their money.
Oh.
Just under the mattress there.
Oh, that's great. Good luck to them. Looks like they got a good thing going.
Taco Bell in the news today. They're filing legal
I
petitions.
think they're doing this backwards, but go ahead.
I agree with you, Chick.
Petitions to, as they put it, liberate the Taco Tuesday trademark. The chain said it has filed a petition through the U.S. Trademark Trial and Appeal Board stating that, quote, nobody should have exclusive rights to a common phrase. According to CNN, the trademark has been owned by rival Taco John's for 34 years, and anyone who wishes to use the phrase must seek permission first. Taco Bell said it believes Taco Tuesday should belong to all who make, sell, eat, and celebrate tacos. It added in a release, quote, how can anyone live mas if they're not allowed to freely say Taco Tuesday?
I guarantee you they have a trademark on Live Mas, and they will never part with it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Taco Bell is not seeking damages or trademark rights, just common sense for usage of a common term. Taco John said in a statement, quote, Taco Bell has not reached out to us, so we have no comment on any possible trademark action. Taco John's would like to thank our worthy competitors at Taco Bell for reminding everyone that Taco Tuesday is best celebrated at Taco John's,
nice,
the trademark owner of Taco Tuesday.
I mean, they own it.
Why does Taco Bell even care? It's so what?
Yeah, everybody's going to say Taco Tuesday anyway.
It doesn't matter.
I didn't know anyone
go get their
owned
tacos.
Yeah, they're going to eat tacos.
This is interesting. Josh's house. Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday in the bedroom, and there's no food involved.
Oh.
That's right.
I don't know what he means.
Oh.
You dog.
I don't use my hand. I use a corn tortilla. That's rough.
Who made?
Can you imagine if one radio station owned the phrase like 2 for Tuesday?
They probably do.
One person out
I
there
own
is
it.
like, hey,
You owe me 5
we
cents.
started that. No one else can do it.
That has happened with other things in the world of radio, I can assure you.
That's why whenever I like to go to local taquerias and I see their Taco Tuesday sign, and then I enjoy some tacos, and then I call the police. And I
good for you.
Get rid of that place.
There are laws and rules in this country.
This says
it's not chaos.
This from the Associated Press. I didn't realize that Taco John's is in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Oh, nor did I.
So
I like Taco John's. It's good.
It's real good.
I do too. I like a Del Taco as well.
I do
If you're
too.
out there on the west.
Boy, are they still around?
Yes, they are.
Del Taco started in Vegas.
Am I
nothing?
Taco John's to me sounds like naming an Italian restaurant Larry's Place.
It should be Taco Juan's.
Hey, come down to Larry Lasagna House. It's fine.
Would you have more confidence if it were, Pedro's Taco Shack?
Yeah. And they gave you more than 4, tacos.
I said more than 4.
Sir, I understand, but when you order a 4-pack, we can't put more than 4 in.
I think 6 is implied.
It really isn't. My God, you're fat.
I know. Okay, how about if I have 2 for number 4s with number 4? Is that 8?
Could I have a large drink full of sour cream, please? And thank you?
Again?
Now, can Taco Bell trademark Taco Thursday?
Yeah, or could they say something like Tuesdays are for tacos, that kind of thing?
I would.
Christy, answer me. My God,
I don't know. I'm not an attorney.
How's it feel?
Jesus.
How's it feel? Ms. Question, how's it feeling over there?
I think Christy
no
asked
fun, is it?
One question today. And it was
by the way, I thought I sent you out to Route 66.
My feet are already tired walking to the break room.
Getting your kicks out there.
Coming up, we will be discussing the world of intimacy.
We're going to talk about like wieners
and romance.
Doing it.
Thank you for the subtlety.
Break up.
You're already on probation.
First name, Tom. First name of the best boobs you've ever seen.
You
Answer
told me
quickly.
that.
Say my mom. Say my mom.
Did they have names on them?
Is real or fake?
Do you name them, Josh?
I do. Yes. Yeah. Oh, there's Jiggly and there's Jumbles.
Jiggly and Jumbles sounds like a morning radio show for kids.
Are these the best boobs in person or in a picture or on TV?
I only think it counts in person.
Yeah, let's go in
Jiggly and Jumbles, judging by the differences in size, they're fraternal twins. And the fact that Jumbles has a mustache. Okay.
What? Have you ever seen hair on a boob?
It's a fraternal twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen hair on
Right now, it's time to
Straight
change
nipple
change
lines.
our ways. Everybody shut up. I got to do this.
Everybody shut up.
That means you.
Okay.
Coming up, we have, I hope we get a chance to get to this Shawshank story. It's really kind of cool.
I have no idea what
That it's not.
Well, it'll be obvious
I got
too.
$5 says it's.
I guarantee it. If you don't,
if I will think it's wonderful, I'll.
No. If you don't get the Shawshank connection, I guarantee I will give you $5. Okay. Right now, I want to give you a HelloFresh connection. The sunshine of the spring is finally here, and HelloFresh has a couple of great ideas. In fact, 16 of them. 16 free meals at HelloFresh.com/BT Show as part of a special program. What is HelloFresh? Well, here's the thumbnail sketch of HelloFresh. They go out and do the shopping. They get all fresh ingredients. They buy in bulk, so you save. They deliver the ingredients to you in a box. In that box, they have pre-measured everything. They include a card telling you how to put them together. In some cases, it's just 10 minutes, and it's gourmet restaurant quality food. What kind of food will you pick every week? Choosing from over 40 recipes, from family-friendly to good old-fashioned comfort food to vegetarian. They've got it all to fit your food lifestyle, if you will. And a special celebration this month, it is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, with authentic recipes created by the famous chef Surbi Sani from New York City's Tagmo restaurant. So try some great new stuff. What is some of the stuff you've been working on in the past, Willie?
How about you check out the bruschetta chicken with a mozzarella crust, bacon, mashed potatoes, and broccoli. HelloFresh sends you 10 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. In just over a half hour, you are enjoying this delicious chicken dinner you made at home with help from HelloFresh.
Last week, Jess Hooker made firecracker meatballs. They were the best I have ever had, and I'm not kidding. And what did you make the other day? Didn't you do a HelloFresh, Josh?
Taquitos. Just delicious.
All right. Well, try it out. Give it a shot. Do something fun. It's a great way to help the kids learn how to cook, and it's great for date night. BT Show 16 is that code. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. That is BT like Bob Tom. BT Show 16. HelloFresh.com/BT Show 16. Coming up, Sexy Time with Alli Breen. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, everybody. This is Mark Sweeney, and you're listening to Bob and Tom.
Tony Stewart joins us. The head of the team is A.J. Foyt. You used to work for A.J.?
Actually, I had a
kind of a tryout.
A tryout with AJ. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
It was an experience.
Yeah,
I'm sure it was.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
I don't know. I'm kind of in a vindictive mood this morning. I don't mind getting back at the old man.
You know, you're obviously a very fit guy, and a lot of the racers these days do a lot of weightlifting and really keeping in shape. Being fit is important to being a race car driver these days. He was giving you a real hard time, right?
Yeah, we actually there were 2 of us that went out and had a test with Foyt at Phoenix, and AJ had brought his Craftsman truck and his Winston Cup car to practice with those cars, and brought a gentleman named Frederick Ekblom from Sweden and myself, and Frederick and I couldn't really converse with each other very well. I couldn't understand what he was saying, and he couldn't understand what I was saying. But you know, hanging around with AJ and his background and my background are very similar, and as soon as I got to the track, I mean, he's cracking up jokes and poking jabs at me all day. And so we got back to the hotel that first evening, and his nephew, who's the team manager, Tommy Lamance, I told Tommy, I can't take this much longer. I'm used to giving it right back when I get it. And he goes, that's the quickest way I can think of to go home from this test early.
So he's saying, you got to just take it from AJ. You can't give it back.
Yeah, that's exactly what he was trying to say. So I'm thinking, well, surely I can do this another 4 days. It's not going to be that bad. So I wake up in the morning and talking about fit drivers, which AJ hasn't seen his shoes for a couple years now. Okay. The biggest thing on his agenda for the day is making sure he's the first one down to the breakfast buffet at the hotel. So I show up in the morning.
Boy, are you a dead man?
Oh, I know. I know. I'm going to take the long way back to the garage this morning.
Oh, man.
But I go downstairs early in the morning, and right off the bat, I haven't even sat down and I just eat a bowl of cereal in the morning. My brain cannot digest everything that I try to put down my mouth that early in the morning. But I sit down, and he's right at it again early in the morning, and all the way out to the racetrack, same thing. So I'm sitting here.
He's on top of you the whole time, giving you a tough time.
He's just killing me, and I'm sitting there thinking, boy, I really don't want to leave this test early, but I really don't want to take this all day either. So first thing he does, he gets dressed, and he's getting ready to get in his Winston Cup car, and he hadn't been in that car the day before. He ran the truck, and the truck has a lot larger window to get in than the Winston Cup car.
In a Winston Cup car, the doors don't open.
No,
there is no door.
You have to climb through the window.
Okay.
So he's getting in feet first, and he's kind of wedging himself into the window, and I look at him, and everybody's kind of working around, and the IndyCar guys are working on the Indy cars, the stock car guys are working on the stock car, and so he's about halfway in there, and I said, hold on a minute. He looks up, he stops and looks around and says, what? I go, let me get some wheel bearing grease and I'll help you slide in this thing. And you could have heard a pin drop. Nobody said anything. And the great thing about it, I guess, and I guess I got lucky there, was that he almost fell out of the car backwards laughing.
Good.
And from there on, it was open season. I mean, he was twice as bad the rest of the week, and I think more of it, he just wanted to hear what I was going to say back to him. But from then on, we've been really the best of friends.
Oh, good.
This thing.
Wow. Eat all you want, Eddie. We'll make more.
Bert and Ellie's muffin. Come by and shove one in your face today. Hey, we'll leave the stereo on for you, and we'll turn it up real loud so you can hear it.
Good morning, sunshine. To the max, there's baloney in our side.
Bob and Tom 24/7, 24/7, 24/7.
Let's talk to our guest, Tom Foss. Now, do you have any animals?
I got 2 horses, about 15 chickens, dogs, cats.
So you are in the country, yeah?
Yeah, gravel road, one-way gravel road.
Really?
Do you eat the chickens?
No, the eggs.
Ah.
My wife said she'd never kill one of the chickens.
Really?
But she doesn't have any problem scrambling up the kids.
That's sweet.
What'd you do, dog?
So I screwed up. You know how too many times I say the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Kathy's into this mail order stuff again.
Right.
Yeah.
She's into this big time. I came home the other day. There was a case of breast enlargement cream on the kitchen table.
There was?
Breast enlargement cream?
Yeah, sitting right there on the table. I said, what the hell is this for? She said she rubs it on her breasts. They get bigger. I said, just use toilet paper. It's been working on your butt for 8 years.
Oh, that was a beautiful
Well, internet
thing,
porn.
dog.
Well, there's
Photography.
You know, people don't go, photography. People don't go to porn shops anymore.
No?
You know, because of the internet.
Oh, that's
But I think you miss out on the social aspect.
Is there a social aspect to that?
Yeah, well, you avoid eye contact. Try to hide your titles. Tranny. Oh, no, I was working on my car. The other day, I was watching gay porn.
Uh-oh.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I was watching pro wrestling.
Hi, this is Dr. Will Miller, and you're listening to Bob and Tom 24/7, which begs the question.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Hey, Pat, where are your glasses?
I'm ahead.
Okay, perfect. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hey.
There's Ace Cosby.
Peace, man.
Peace, brother. There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Glasses on your head. Where's your head, Pat?
On my shoulders?
All right.
Oh,
You're
good
2
job.
for 2.
Up your ass.
Jeez.
Where'd that come from?
What's wrong with you
That was
today?
me. Don't you recognize my voice after all these years?
No, it's all right.
I'm not a legend.
Only when you're whispering in my ear late at night.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Time now to switch the big
Hunky
screen.
bear.
Look how see what happens. We go from Pat Godwin to the gorgeous Alli
Boy,
Breen.
oh boy, that bed has been used.
Alli, are you doing a seance? What is with the lighting?
I'm doing, yeah, exactly.
You look great. Are you at a hotel
well,
again?
Thank you. I am in a hotel. Yeah, I'm filming some true crime reenactment thing today.
Are you the victim?
In the bedroom?
I'm in the bedroom. It's a real sexy true crime story.
That's cool.
Yeah, it should be fun. I have the lighting looks very true crimey here.
But are you the victim in this thing? Are you going to be?
Yeah. Yep. I have to do some running to a car and driving away, and
Then laying still with tape around you.
Everybody wants to play the victim these days.
Yeah, you're right, Will. Man, oh man.
I could do that. You know, like stare off into space
Play a
like
dead
you're
body?
dead. Yeah, I could.
Didn't
play a
they?
dead body.
I honestly think that they used to auction off.
Yeah.
I think I went to a charity auction and they auctioned off the opportunity to
Like a walk-on role?
No, a lie down and be dead in a television program.
Like CSI or something?
It was like Chicago, one of those ones they film in Chicago.
Chicago PD
Chicago
or
Corpse.
something like
And you bid to get the rights to be the corpse. And,
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder the union's striking.
Yeah.
Anybody, huh?
Well, I'm sure they did a waiver.
Yeah,
It was
exactly.
charity. Alli Breen is our guest, the beautiful Alli Breen, and you can see her right there. You can also see her on the TV on Fox Business just recently on Kennedy. And you killed it. Got a bunch.
Thank you. I should be back on there next week.
A bunch of correct answers, and you can find Alli online and various social media outlets. It's ALLIBREEN. Why do you want to look for her? Well, besides seeing her pretty face, you want to weigh in with your questions about romance, love, and intimacy. And what have we got for starters, Alli?
Dear Alli, I am a wealthy married man who's been having a 7-year affair with an amazing woman. My marriage is horrible, and I love being with her. We do amazing things, and I pay for everything. I also buy her lavish gifts to the tune of $50,000 this year alone.
Wow.
Jeez.
She has never once even bought me a drink or given me a birthday card. Should I bring it up, as I don't want to ruin what I have, and I certainly don't need any gifts, but it bothers me that she never wants to do something small to show she appreciates me. What should I do?
You stink. You stink, man. You're a rich guy who's cheating on your wife, and you're mad because the person you're having an affair with isn't. What do you think? She's giving you everything. Oh my God, people suck, dude.
Okay, she probably doesn't get you anything because she doesn't want to get you caught unless
that
this
could
is
be.
an agreement between your wife that you're allowed to go outside. But if she gets you a card and it's like, who's Estelle?
Yeah.
Estelle?
I can't think of her name. Myrtle. Who's this Myrtle?
Myrtle and Estelle sound like they're both dogs.
Can you imagine Tony Soprano complaining that one of his Gumars didn't get him a birthday present?
Right?
You mean that Russian girl? Hey, she won't stop. She won't stop crying.
I just got her one shoe. Remember, she only had the one leg.
Yeah, amputee one leg.
Okay, sorry.
Well, that was right at the end.
First, divorce your wife.
Yeah.
He's not going to. It cost him too much money.
I mean, I get it, but if your marriage is horrible, fair aside, just get out. Don't worry about this girl giving you a gift. And if you really are, go ahead and say something. So, hey, how about you foot the bill tonight? See what she says.
Yeah, if you bring it up, she's not going to leave you. I guarantee it.
Well, Josh, usually you're quite logical.
I think this is all very logical.
She gives you a gift every day by not emailing your wife and saying,
No,
I'm
that
having
doesn't
an
count.
You don't think so?
No.
I bet the wife.
Willie's right, though. It's better than giving him a gift and being like, why aren't you wearing the chain I gave you? Like something that, his wife would be like, what is that you have on? Why are you wearing that
But he
shirt?
said buy a drink, birthday card. Those are things that you don't have to show your
If
wife.
they've been having an affair for 7 years, the wife knows.
But why are you looking for morality in a moral gray area?
Good point. Very good point.
That's like saying she never gets the room service when you have an affair in a hotel together at 2 p.m.
Affair or not, I still hate breakfast in bed.
Alli, what else do you have?
Room service doesn't have to be in bed, though. You can
Alli,
eat it at a
it's
table.
one of my pet peeves. You spend a lot of time in hotels, Alli.
Yes.
And, do you like having breakfast in bed?
No, but I do like room service. I won't eat it. Well, I eat it in bed sometimes.
Well, that wasn't leading the witness, was it, chick? Do you like eating breakfast in bed?
I mean, because you're in this
Like
weird
a
position.
homeless person.
You've got this dumb tray, hot coffee everywhere.
If you get room service, normally you eat at the desk in the hotel.
I don't like room service either.
But I have sadly eaten a full dinner in bed while watching TV.
Sure.
And it's not with a tray. You just have stuff all over the
not
bed.
sadly. That's cool.
Somebody who works on the road.
That
is,
travel.
Clothed?
Oh, my God.
Mostly clothed, probably. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Just asking for a friend. Let's get to our next letter, Alli.
Dear Alli, my girlfriend is a slob, almost to the point where I think she's a hoarder. We talked about moving in together, but I would need to tell her if we do move in, she has to get rid of half her stuff and learn to be organized. And I know this will just start a fight. What should I do?
Oh, this hurts.
It's not going to happen.
Because I'm like a semi-hoarder and I'm very messy.
Oh.
So if Donnie was ever like, hey, get rid of half your stuff, I'd be like, what? No. I'd just be like, I don't know how to get rid of it.
That's the thing. I don't think she knows how to live that way.
And she might be like, really just organized messy, Like,
Is Donnie real clean? Does he clean up after you?
he does sometimes, as much as he can.
Okay.
Bless his heart.
I would say a quick solution would just be you go to her and say, hey, if we're going to move in, I'll get rid of half, you get rid of half too. And then we'll come together with one whole.
That's called compromise.
Isn't that sweet?
And let's not forget that one hole.
Yeah. For extra incentive, that one hole is.
It could be 2 holes if you play your cards right.
No, nothing's going to change her. You're doomed to failure.
Yeah, get out. If you're having this disagreement now, there's more's coming down the pike. Get out of there.
She probably doesn't mean to do it. Like when you're
Right.
ADHD, you're accidentally like really.
No, it doesn't matter.
She doesn't. Yeah, but you two are very different.
You're not going to fix this.
What's the stuff that is it cool stuff like a Tasmanian Devil Space Jam
Well,
jersey?
but one person's cool stuff is other person's trash.
It was a rare McDonald's toy from the 90s. I'm not getting rid of it.
Yeah.
See, you have to find someone she needs to find someone that is also a hoarder like that.
Yep.
My son
They have all
Sam,
those-
Sam and his wife are the perfect couple.
Do they both hoard?
There's more crap in their house. If you walk in there, if you had a glass of water in your hand, you couldn't put it anywhere because there's some Star Wars Lego thing or.
That sounds fun.
I would shoot myself. I can barely walk in there.
If there's a flat surface, I'll fill it.
They both are that way.
Yeah.
If you look at a Millennium Falcon Lego set, you go, there's no hope left in the world anymore. You just end it all.
You've been in there. You know what I'm talking about. Am I lying? Is there a place you could put down anything in there?
I mean, yeah, there's several tables. You can put a soda down, sure. But
briefly.
There's a lot of...
briefly.
There's a lot going on.
There's Marvel
It's
stuff.
a lot of Lego stuff.
Star Wars
But my larger point is they are both of the same mindset. They have all that junk. So,
I really think
like women that come in and do is it Marie Callender or something? Isn't it someone who comes in and tells you how to organize and supposed to make your life better?
Yeah, Marie Kondo on Netflix.
Yeah, Marie Callender will come in and make you a pie.
she's the pie lady.
That's good stuff.
I knew that was wrong.
My brother used to say, well, the rule is if you haven't used something or worn something in a year, throw it away.
Yeah.
And then I said, does that exclude fire extinguishers?
Marie Kondo says you're supposed to pick up everything in your apartment and see if it sparks joy inside you.
Right.
And if it doesn't, you get rid of it.
Right.
And that's why me and my ex broke up.
Oh.
It was a joke. If no one laughs, I sound super mean. Come on.
Pointless.
I sound like such a jackass.
You're a real monster.
That is going right to the
You're
ex-girlfriend.
ice cold. Man.
Wow. Texting her.
Just offer to help your
Not that one.
girlfriend. Say,
No.
hey, I'd help you get organized if you'd like. Because sometimes she doesn't even know where to start.
Yes.
No,
Like,
it's
it
not, and
becomes
it's
clutter.
doomed. It's not going to
No,
work.
it's not doomed.
You're defending the undefendable.
We've spent too much time with these losers. Who else?
Okay, yeah. Allie, are you I assume you live a fairly Spartan lifestyle.
You'd be surprised. I have a lot of stuff that I should get rid of that I haven't.
Okay,
But I wish I lived
what article of clothing do you have the most of?
Panties.
for sure.
Say it.
Shirts?
Lingerie. No, just hoodies probably, and actually sundresses. I have a lot of sundresses.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
and
You
Josh
can
have
always
that in
use
common.
Yeah. I have many sundresses.
Many sundresses.
And most I don't wear.
They're all made out of human skin, aren't they?
Okay, let's get to our next letter, Allie. Sorry, we're getting off topic.
Dear Allie, I met someone on Tinder who I've been dating for 3 months.
Get
We
out.
both agreed to get off the site and become serious, but my friend just saw him on Hinge. I brought it up. He said he didn't use it at all and he had just forgotten to get rid of his profile. Do I believe this?
I believe that.
Can believe it, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you have to delete the app within the app. You have to click delete this account. You can't just delete it off your home screen. Otherwise, your profile sticks around. So I've done this mistake before. This could just be an issue.
What is the sphere of this internet dating world is Hinge seeking?
It's a really popular.
I know. What is it for a specialized group?
No, it's.
So how does it differ from
My daughter met her
Bumble
boyfriend
or
on
Rumble?
On Hinge, you can
Yeah.
post pictures and sort of prompts just like every other one. But on
Right.
Hinge, you can reply with words. You're not just liking.
Yeah.
It's a picture of them in Chicago, and then I got to go, oh, have you ever been to Ramen San in Chicago?
And now you've
So it's
instituted
a little more deep.
conversation. Yes.
Okay, is there one called Binge? That would
Like what you're watching right
yeah,
now?
what you're watching right now.
That would be really
There
good.
should be.
That's a good idea.
Find someone that has the same interests
Absolutely.
as you.
Chick, best thing you've binged in the last 2 years?
Huh? Gosh, you asked me too quick. I'm enjoying Succession again. So
For me, it's the a few years ago. The Americans was the one for me. Best
yeah,
binge
but
for Josh.
that's getting a little dated. You need a new one.
I don't. I'm I don't have an answer. I don't binge shows like that.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Are you a movie guy? You're primarily a movie guy, you think?
No, I watch shows, but I don't like to
sit there for hours and hours and hours.
And
I
just also, I don't care. Allie has letters for us. Can we get
all right, Krabby.
I pretty much binge a lot of Miller Lite, a little bit of Basil Hayden thrown in there.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Very good. Allie, we have time for one more letter. What do you got?
Dear Allie, my boyfriend got really drunk and passed out the other night, so I took a little peek at his phone.
Yeah, that a girl.
Fun.
Oh, God.
Did
Good
not
girl.
look suspicious at first. I went through his messages, didn't see anything. Then I went to his photos, and I saw a bunch of D pics that he had never sent me.
I take it
But I
back.
also
Christy,
couldn't-
what are you binging these days?
So wait a
But
second.
I also
This guy's
couldn't find them in his messages either.
'Cause he's smart
How do I
and
handle
deleted it.
this, and who is he sending them to?
Maybe he's just taking them for himself.
Or
Maybe
he's
not
saving-
sending them to anybody.
I
Could be
like to
saving
have
them.
You guys do that?
Maybe they're not his.
I have a buddy.
See, you beat me to it, Pat.
But she would recognize that
I
they
would
weren't his,
hope.
right?
Not necessarily.
I would
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
What do you mean, not necessarily?
Maybe he'd been south and gotten a tan.
Well, I have a buddy, and he takes the pictures because sometimes you're having a better D day than you will on other. I should have just said Dick Day there because D Day is way more sad. Sometimes it looks better than it does on other days. So I have a pal. He takes pictures of it when it's looking great, stockpiles them, and then when the lady asks, he can fire off a really good one.
That's true. I know mine cycles with the moon.
Oh, but
Wayne and
he's
Chris?
stocking up. She says she hasn't gotten any, so he just like waiting for her to ask.
He's
I don't think
stockpiling.
so.
Yeah.
You just have to ask him, like, hey, have you ever done a D pic? You should ask him and prompt him for it. If he's like, no way.
Wait a second.
Set up a trap.
I'm confused.
Absolutely.
Say it real
An
quick.
opportunity to tell the truth.
Has she ever received any of these? Or
No, she said she never received them, and then when she went through his messages, she didn't see
Mr.
any
Godwin
in there
may
either.
have the correct answer.
Yeah, it could be somebody else's.
She would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so.
Maybe
I think he's
he's a lights off guy.
If you look hard enough, you're going to find
Christy, could you
something
pick
to,
out your fiancés in a lineup?
I'd hope so, yeah.
I would, but so you could?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. I picked it out recently.
Is he in trouble with the law?
Well, that's right. He has his name tattooed on it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And it kind of hooks.
And he's got the Borg Warner trophy on the tip. very big race fan.
Have you gone through his phone yet? If so, why not?
I have not, and I wouldn't.
Well, you better because
No.
You need to catch him at lying.
I am
you need
not
to
a
do this.
snooker.
Okay, Allie.
I learned long ago that.
Allie, as always, you look great, and thank you so much. And good luck with your acting gig, and we'll look forward to seeing you on Fox Business on the Kennedy Show, if you will,
Yes.
coming up. Okay, thank you very much. You can reach Allie, ALLIBREEN.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Bye,
Allie.
Allie. Allie.
Great stuff.
Bye, guys.
No, it's a confusing word.
How many? What do you think the percentages of women specifically who go through their men's phone?
We had that story.
We had that.
It's
Is it live?
It was 82, I think, percent.
I think it's 50-50, and I think it's right down the middle gender-wise, too.
And I think younger does it more than.
We had it was very close gender-wise. It was like
it was like 82 and 76%
Yeah, it wasn't.
or
You
something
can't
like
just
that.
check your text messages, though. There's like the instant box.
We got to move on. Well, I want to remind you the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. It's easy to get caught up in all the confusion of the world right now, and maybe helping yourself is a great thing to do. Then you can help everybody else, too. Need some balance in your life. BetterHelp is all about getting you connected to a licensed therapist. And the interesting thing about this is, and the different thing about this is, you're talking about online therapy. So it's extra convenient, extra flexible, and suited to your schedule. How does it work? Well, you fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. And then the work begins, getting some balance in your life. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Once again, it can be done just with your voice. It can be done with a camera on. It can be done just literally texting back and forth with a licensed professional. So for more balance, check out BetterHelp. It might be good for you. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Do that today and you'll get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BT Show. Coming up, we got a little history for you. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
We're trying to see how Chick McGee will do in the cherry spitting competition. in the parking lot.
No,
Well, here, I'll eat the cherry, then I'll give you the pit.
Oh, no, you don't do that. No.
I've never been so turned on in my life.
Come on.
Now, when you do it, you have to pass it tongue to tongue.
Now, we just talked with one of the champions.
Turns out Nats. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Nats love cherry.
Oh, how about that?
It may just be me that they love. I haven't been able to shower since last Tuesday.
Don't tell us that.
I can't get this wound wet. I'm
that's
sorry.
too
There may
bad.
be a BO issue here.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so it's 50 feet to the poster of me.
Right.
Now, is the line is right here where the sidewalk meets the asphalt.
So, has Chick popped a cherry in his mouth? Does he have a pit in there?
Have you ever popped a cherry?
No, never have the pit.
Oh, come on. One time in Welsh, West Virginia.
All right.
Okay, Chick McGee is...
he's at the line. Now,
He's
remember...
eating the cherry. The pit. Where's the pit in your mouth right now? Oh, he dropped it. Oh, 3-second rule. Oh, I'm sure there are no goose turds. Netta, he put it back in his mouth. Oh, this is where the geese poop all the time.
Oh, yeah. No, they pooped on the other side.
It hasn't rained in 3 months.
Okay, now, is there a line that Chick he can't cross?
You can't cross. Plant your feet.
He's got to get a toe on the line.
You predicted you could spit it how far? 30 feet is what you... Okay, I think you're going to get maybe 20.
I have a severe crosswind.
Oh, now he's pussy
Oh, yeah.
crosswind.
Well, you know, those crosswinds.
You think the bullet Kraus complains about a crosswind?
Probably.
Uh-huh.
Bitches about a lot of stuff.
Have we got...
Okay, go ahead. Do we have our measuring tape?
It's already marked on the pavement.
Okay, ready? Go ahead. It's off, and it got to the second blue tape.
Which is how far
is that? 20 feet.
20 feet.
Oh.
That's how you. That's
You
what
said 30. There's a significant difference. Okay, now Chick is leaning back. Now, are you folded? Is the pit folded into your tongue? Remember, he said the key is lung power and getting a vacuum seal. He just spit. No.
How much?
What do you think? What is that? That's short of 20 feet.
Short of 20?
Okay, short of 20
It's getting
feet.
worse.
Again, what?
I think you need a...
Yeah, Tom, put your money where your mouth is.
I never said I could do this.
Oh, yeah? Come on.
Come on,
Have these cherries
spit.
been washed?
Come on, Chick. Chew up a cherry for him.
They've been washed.
Feed him like a
Prearranged
bird.
cherries?
Haven't you seen them wash them at the store?
Okay, go ahead, take over.
Oh, boy.
Oh.
Breathe through your nostril.
You look like
Jeez.
you look like some bad lawyer at the turn of the century in court. Your Honor, I've never known my. Oh, he's ready. Have you swallowed the cherry meat?
No, what's the technique here?
You roll your
Spit
tongue.
it.
Can you roll your tongue?
Spit.
I'm afraid I'm going to swallow it and choke.
Just
Well,
spit.
Now, we could only hope.
Oh my God, that didn't even go 10 feet.
Here comes Christy Lee, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, now we have a gal
She's
with
got on her Daisy Dukes.
great lung capacity.
Okay, let me get this microphone down here in front of Christy. See.
Your mouth, by the way. That's the smallest tongue I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, well, that's
All right.
good.
I can't do this. I don't think I'm going to be very
It's like
good.
a 3-year-old tongue.
Oh, yeah, 18-year-old tongue is what I
Thank
meant
you.
to
Well,
say.
every-
the
all
line,
models
the
on
line
the
is where
edge.
the asphalt meets the cement.
He's out here with his cane.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm injured. Do you mind? Okay, step up there. You can't take a running start.
All right, is Christy eating a
Christy
cherry?
has kind of a controversial stance, Bob. She has her feet staggered.
Okay.
And now the technique, Christy, you're supposed to go up and down like you're doing jumping jacks. Remember, it's braless day.
That's right, it is braless day.
Okay, here we go. Christy leans back. Can she spit?
No, you can't make her laugh.
What was that, 2 feet? Was that, how far did that go? 6 feet, okay.
Uh-huh.
I think she got a little on her chin.
How are we on time, Bob? We don't have a scorer's time clock.
Well, we have about 1 or 2 more minutes here.
I've never been a spitter, Bob.
That a girl. That's what I like about
I think those Christy Lee, I've never been a spitter T-shirts might be a big item for the store.
And you'll receive a free head helmet. You'll love wearing this stylish tabletop helmet with its flat, level surface, big enough to hold his beer, remote control, and a magazine. Protective goggles sold separately.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
Good morning. This is the Northside Travel Club language lesson. Today's lesson in the language of the antelope will be given by that famed hunter and sportsman, Red Ruffensore.
Thank you. Today's word is... That's antelope talk for, oh my God, that guy in the orange hat's got a gun. Say. Let's hear that again. Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Now, repeat after me. That guy in the orange hat's got a gun! That guy in the orange hat's got a gun! Very, very good, very good. Well, tune in next time. We'll learn a new word in the language of the antelope.
Give me an antelope.
That means this is Red Ruffensore saying adios, amigos.
Thank you for listening to the Northside Travel Club language lesson. The Northside Travel Club, manufacturers of Brooke Shields, sanitary protection devices for very small inland waterways.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney, and you're listening.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hey.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Jessica Alsman.
Hey, Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Howdy.
There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Do you think maybe for things we learned today, we should have Pat redo one of his songs?
No. I'm not doing that one again. I know which one you're thinking of.
God, Tom.
Devil.
Halsey hasn't heard it yet.
I haven't heard it. Play it, Pat.
No.
You know, in a lot of ways,
We
Halsey,
have to learn about history.
I think you have heard this song before.
I don't know. I guess I'll need a refresher.
Time now for Things in History. May 17th.
I've never looked at this.
The Ides of May.
Okay. Oh, Josh, this first one's for you.
Okay.
What do you got?
Tim Hortons.
Oh.
1964, opened in Ontario, Canada.
Good coffee.
The
I have a bunch of it at home.
Yeah, you like it?
I do,
Oh, good
It's my
coffee.
favorite coffee.
Tim Hortons. And it's named after
Tim
Tim Horton.
Tim Horton.
Who
Yeah,
is-
Mr. Tim Horton.
why is
He is president of the game hockey.
And he doesn't give a hoot.
That's right.
Tim Horton, president of hockey. He punches you in the face.
1964. He was obviously a famous hockey guy, right?
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they're-
I don't know too much about him, honestly.
Their iced
Really?
their iced coffee is more famous, by the way.
Oh, sure. Well, naturally, yes.
Yeah. Prior to 64, they drank maple syrup in Canada. I don't know if you knew that. No.
Hot maple syrup in the morning.
1965. This is a true story, and it seems like it's not. But the FBI said the lyrics to the great song "Louie Louie" were too unintelligible to be declared pornographic. Very complicated.
You can't understand what they're saying. It must be dirty, they say.
Yeah. I know.
That's what a great song. Let's see now. How about birthdays?
Okay.
This will make Chick angry.
How about him?
Make Chick angry.
Yeah, I guarantee it. 1936, the birthday of Dennis Hopper, who I had the pleasure of meeting several times. Great guy.
Heineken. You remember that,
Oh,
right?
no. He's the best as King Koopa in the Mario Brothers movie.
Let's not be ridiculous.
So good. I believed everything.
He's great in Hoosiers.
Yeah.
He's
Speed.
great Easy Rider.
Mario Brothers movie, Tom.
Not the new one, the old one.
Oh, yeah. Back in the night, 93 or something?
John
So good.
Leguizamo?
Yeah.
If you had a pet rabbit, wouldn't you want to name him Dennis?
Oh.
You know, if you strap a camera to him, it's the same directing sheet that you get out of Dennis.
Okay,
I've got cinema verite.
This next one's confusing. 1955, Bill Paxton.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Bill Pullman. Do you know which is which?
Of course, yeah.
Was he in Twister?
Yeah.
Paxton was in Twister.
Yes.
Pullman was...
In Spaceballs.
Yeah. So good. While
Which
you were
one's in
sleeping,
Titanic?
So good.
Paxton.
Okay, and he's deceased.
Yes.
That's correct,
Yeah.
sadly.
That's right.
He was in Simple Plan, too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my favorite movies.
Plan.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Yeah,
band.
and he's right. That's exactly how he is in every movie.
This is getting a lot more depressing.
Not true.
The Titanic.
Chick's going to really be, this is depressing and sad. A happy birthday to the late Bob Saget, who could go from playing a sitcom dad to being one of the filthiest stand-ups you'd ever see.
No, Chick didn't care for him, I don't think. He made sure that he didn't come in as a guest when you were out sick. Remember that? And then the guy died like 3 weeks later.
I don't think that happened.
Yeah, Bob wanted to come in here and guest host, and you put the kibosh on that.
Oh, that guest host. Yeah, that's.
And we all sat around and went, what the hell? I wonder why not? And then the guy died. We didn't get to see him.
Yeah.
No.
Thanks, Chick.
So I pretty much killed him.
Yeah.
All right.
I think that's what
He
we're
died
saying.
of a broken heart because he
No,
didn't
this
get to
next
do
one,
the show.
only reason this next one, I only know this next one because of crossword puzzles. Born in 1961, Enya, E-N-Y-A.
Oh, I love Enya. You guys like
Enya is
Enya?
great songs. Yeah.
Often a crossword puzzle answer. I have no idea who she is.
Orinoco Flow. That's very nice.
You don't listen to any soft jazz?
I only know who she is because in 40-year-old version, when they're doing the, you know how I know you're gay bit, which, by the way, doesn't really hold up comedically much anymore, but you've a framed Enya poster.
Oh,
man, that got me.
Her tour is called Get Enya.
Oh, shut up.
It's not called Get Enya?
No.
Get Enya.
So she's a singer?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I don't know
No,
who she
it's
is.
up Enya.
Okay. That'd be even better. Up Enya. And happy birthday, the great Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails.
Reznor.
That was
Trent Reznor.
Wait, and don't
See,
let that
I'm
distract you.
hip.
I said 9 Inch Nails.
I'm very.
I like to pronounce.
I'm very hip. Trent Reznor.
Reznor makes him sound like a space alien. Zip Reznor.
You sound like a space alien, you old weirdo.
Josh says he likes Chef Boyardee ravioli. Tom agrees better than any restaurant.
And they're wrong.
That's delightful.
Of course it is.
Both
They're
fools.
both idiots. Let's see. What the hell? Paul in Virginia requested an Ace Cosby joke.
Oh, that's right.
That at all. If the Miami Heat wins the NBA Finals, Willie Griswold wins $4,000.
Life-changing money for
There
me.
you go. Life-changing money. That's
Truly.
right. Josh made taquitos from HelloFresh.
Yeah, very good.
Very, very good.
Order them again.
Tom has his own Keurig machine in the Bob and Tom Green Room. He said today that we could use it. Obviously, he's setting a trap for us.
Nobody's used it yet, have they? I've noticed.
Victor Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. I'm going to be the #1 pick in the upcoming NBA draft by the San Antonio Spurs. He's 7'5", and he ain't done growing yet. Pickleball. Some guy's doing 48 states in 48 days. This will be the #1 story tomorrow from Tom Griswold. You wait and see. Some restaurant called F and Egg stole our bit from us. Effing ham, F and egg, and ham and cheese. And Tom's
bold claim.
Tom is pretty upset.
The thing is, the effing bit has a legit setup. They just have the word effing with no explanation.
And some guy had a ping pong ball up his butt.
Can we have a song about that?
No time.
Tomorrow. We'll hear
No
it
time
tomorrow.
left
Tomorrow.
for you.
First thing tomorrow.
It killed him, by the way.
Oh, no.
Let's end on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Didn't Mom and Dad find him?
Yeah.
They found him.
Rough day. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.